Go to the bar, get some alcohol. It's Henny Friday, we can do this my way. When you on the highway, on your way to my place. Come on, let's have a ball. Go to the bar, get some alcohol. It's Henny Friday, it's Henny Friday, it's Henny Friday, Friday. Come on, let's have a ball. Go to the bar, get some alcohol. It's Henny Friday, we can do this my way. When you on the highway, on your way to my place. It's said, man, representing for my gender. Chill with me, a night to remember. Got some Henny in the glass, got some weed for me to pass. Chicks with ass and class, that's facts. Tell the bartender keep the drinks coming. Shorty had a shape up like Phil Drummond. It's all good cause I'm sipping and punning. Half a gallon of yak, loud by the onion. After all that, the room be tunning. Cause we fucked up, Hennessy is running right through the veins of the chains to the same thing.
The homosexual is creeping me out.
Highway, dancing with Shorty with the caramel skin. She makes cognac with some gin. That was impressive. Plus she cooked breakfast. I'm glad I left her Facebook message. Come on, let's have a ball.
We don't want you to get hurt, 1609.
It's Henny Friday, we can do this my way. When you on the highway, on your way to my place. Come on, let's have a ball.
What up, Janae?
Some alcohol. It's Henny Friday.
Yeah.
Henny Friday. It's Henny Friday. Friday. Come on, let's have a ball. Go to the bar, get some alcohol. It's Henny Friday. You can do this my way. When you on the highway, on your way to my place. It's straight from the bottle. This it's so don't follow. Gotta get the cheese stacks at full throttle. Drinking Hennessy like I just won the lotto. Drink till I pass out, wake up, mash out. When it comes to money, I gotta take the fast route. Throwing back yak, smoke runs to the face. I call her brown lady cause I always love her taste.
Go out to my boy and smoke the Joe.
Place. Gotta make sure the Air Max is laced.
He got the Lucy to
in your face. Rapping at a steady pace, give me my elbow space. When I enter the club, I'm surrounded by love. Got the Hennessy black by the jug. Eliminate face so I breaks it aches. It takes a $20 bottle straight to the face. Come on, let's have a ball. Go to the bar, get some alcohol. It's Henny Friday, we can do this my way. When you on the highway, on your way to my place. Come on, let's have a ball. Go to the bar, get some alcohol. It's Henny Friday, it's Henny Friday, it's Henny Friday, Friday. Come on, let's have a ball. Go to the bar, get some alcohol. It's Henny Friday, you can do this my way. When you on the highway, on your way to my place. Drink up, hold up, yeah. Drink. Keep on drinking. Yeah.
You in the audio.
Where we over there.
Everybody, our audio sounding good out there, y'all. Let us know. Can y'all hear us?
They should be able to hear us. Yo.
Let us know in the chat if y'all can hear.
Type ones in the chat if y'all can hear. Type the ones in the chat if you guys can hear. Let me see my audio straight. Yeah, my audio. Yeah.
I hear everything.
All right, there you go. Thank you. Yo, Walter, check your joint. Everybody here can't. You know what I mean? You already know. Yeah.
One love. You lucky just to have just
hey,
one.
Yo, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Henny Friday show with your host LR, the Sandman, and yours. And Sage Mckenzie. Hey, will you come on down?
Okay, I'm digging that shirt too, buddy. Hey. Hold up.
Okay.
Digging that shirt right there, kicking it over.
Oh, yeah. You know what it is.
Mario and Luigi.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, you the number one contender.
Oh yeah, man. You know what it is, man. So, how you doing, Sad Man? You know how we do. You know what it is. Oh, wait a minute. We got somebody in the back.
Already? Somebody want to come
Mr.
to the bar?
Come on down.
Yeah. What up?
Y'all come to the bar?
We in the Henny Friday show.
See. Come on.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Henny bottles.
You know what it is, man.
What up? What up?
Smoking Joe in the side, right to my right side. I mean my left side. Well, to y'all.
Smoking
right.
Joe with the cornrows.
You know what I'm saying? He be in the hood all the time. He be right there, posted on over there, like selling the loosies and shit.
He got the loosies for 50 cents, yo. So
so we got a couple of topics today, but first we how you been, Dose? What's going on, brother? YouTube is the YouTube world, but how you feeling, man? Has anybody asked you how do you feel today?
Right.
Actually, nah, man. That's a good question too, man. We got to start, trying to figure out how we doing outside of YouTube too, man. It's just too much YouTube.
That's a fact, yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm doing good. It's I actually talked to my lawyer today.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a long case with what's going on because of this internet crap. But yeah, I do have an actual court date next week, and this Wednesday coming up.
Congratulations, because that's going to be the beginning of your victory lap.
Well, this is going to be this is the second one, so then we have a third one. You know what I mean? So this will be the second part. There's no telling how long it's going to be and how long the internet shit is going to last, because the last time the shit kept fucking up and then all this, and I'm just like, man, all right. But that's the reason why that these especially these family cases take so long, man.
Yeah, man.
And salute to everybody that's in the chat. Salute. And other than that, man, I feel good, man. I just want to say one thing about everything that happened, because we don't do that over here, but this is something that's good.
Cool out.
Yeah, I think that maybe we should stop talking about grids, right? And we're not gonna talk about those guys.
Man. Listen, it's easy, man. Listen,
we're just gonna leave them alone.
You already put the axe in the middle of his forehead. Yeah. Now it's time to go to bed. All right.
Let's just move on from that.
During the show, you can put up the Knicks scores if you want, because I noticed the Knicks has been doing all right. They starting off okay.
Nah, man, get out of here, man.
I heard that too. I heard that the Knicks is going good.
That's how much it was, like what 5-2, 5-3.
Right.
So yeah, if you want, you could put the scores in the chat while we here. I want to see what's going on.
Yo, that shit bugs me out, bro. I love that shit right there. I want to do some shit. Like, I wouldn't know how to act with that, bro. I'll just keep on going in and out. And I heard his phone, bro. That shit is so funny. I love that shit right there.
Really?
He can just disappear. And look, he can talk. And it's just nothing.
Who's the next playing against tonight? 17-7? Shit.
Man, what the hell?
Who they playing?
I'm not a Knicks fan. I don't give a shit about them. Straight up.
I give up on them too, but it's interesting.
I'm not a Knicks fan either, but I used to like players that they had. That's what I was going to say. They had good players. They just, you know what I mean? They just couldn't make it happen.
That is but who they playing? Who they up against tonight? OKC.
Oh, okay.
Do they even have a squad anymore? Do the Thunder even have a squad?
OKC is they're not really, from what I understand. I used to be a big football player, right? But I used to be more into watching basketball. I used to like what I would say they're both the same, but if I had to pick, like even when I was younger, it was always basketball I liked more. To watching. You know what I mean? But I haven't really been paying attention. But OKC is definitely not the same OKC.
Yeah. I figured as much.
Yo,
Yeah, but
my team is. I got two teams, right? I got the San Antonio Spurs, right?
Yeah, you always been a
Say the Lakers,
and the Chicago Bulls.
I was a big Chicago. I think everybody was a Bulls fan, though, man. You know, Mike was there. Everybody was a Bulls.
It was a Michael Jordan fan. It wasn't a Bulls fan.
Like
it's like that,
yeah. Because I was young, and I was watching Jordan young, but that was, I guess, what it was. But like the Spurs caught me like, oh shit, this is a good ass team, like together as a team, as a unit.
Yeah,
doing a thing and shit like that.
See, this is shit that kills me with the Knicks. These dudes always blow leads. How women are y'all 17-7? That was 24-23. Here we go. Here comes the bum out.
Man, that's the Knicks. What do you expect?
These motherfuckers could never fucking maintain leads.
They're bums. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we got.
Let's get into it.
Let's topic today.
Knife and fork out. Let's dig into these topics.
What topics we got here? What we got going on?
We got white people, the crazy white people in the Capitol, man. It was wilding.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, now I'm happy we're talking about that. That's one thing I really want to talk about. I got a chance to get a little bit off my chest.
Take the floor first.
The shit with, I saw pictures and a little bit of videos where they got the what do you call those things again?
What's up, Rose Gold? How you?
Damn, I forget what the fuck you calling that fast. The gallows. They had the gallows out there. Right?
Okay.
It's the bootleg gallows, right? This is fucking insanity. Like this is what used to happen back in the day when the people ran the country, right? So now you guys want that, or what, was that supposed to be a metaphor? Like, what the fuck was that for?
Did they say that the last time that shit happened was like sometime in the 1800s? I heard geez, Louise.
Pirates was getting fucking hung. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, and you guys really brought that there. And then I saw a video of a white lady that barely could breathe. Not her.
Oh, I got the video of a woman that got shot through the window, but go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to talk about that too. But there was a white lady that was talking about, I just tried to run in there because they're messing up our country. And then the guy asked, did it help you by running in there? And I forget what she said. She said some dumb shit. And I'm thinking in my head, like, and she looked like she was so drunk and stupid, like just some dissy white girl. And I'm like, yo, like, this is what it came down to. Like, and then they were called terrorists. And the main thing that all of these people are mad about is that they compared them to Black Lives Matter. And I'm like, yo, you guys are kind of worse than Black Lives Matter, because Black Lives Matter, right? The very first protest was a peaceful protest. They were walking around and getting shot at. So they're the real terrorists, right? But then all of a sudden there's white people in there, and then you got black people that are infiltrators, and then you got all these people doing fuck shit and stealing shit and doing it, and then it became a freak show. But at the very beginning, it was a peaceful protest. That's all it was.
Yeah,
they did not try to run up into the.
Because remember, they was running people over with squad cars,
getting shot at by rubber bullets.
Like rubber bullets and stuff.
Yeah, wasn't nobody doing nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I find it very disturbing that a double standard was clearly, with the lines drawn in the sand. If like Static said right here, he said if they were black, they wouldn't have made it past the barrier. They would be counter protest. Yeah.
And they would have been
they would have got killed. They would have got killed.
They would have got
blocks away. They would have been blocks away. They'd have had snipers on the roof, plucking them down one by one.
Those white people were chasing the guards around in there.
Yeah, chasing them.
Chasing them down.
They're like, hey, don't harm the white people. Please.
That was fucking ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
And they these motherfuckers constantly show their hand on how racist this country is.
I just, man, I don't know what to say, bro. I just want, you know, if you guys really want to overthrow the government, there's a different way to go about it. That's not the way. It's really not the way. Because I understand where those people are coming from, though.
Really?
Every last person that ran through there and all that, I understand that you're angry. But what the fuck are you like? What did that do for you?
Yes, you know, they're savages. They quick to call us savages. What do they call that? That's savagery at its best.
That was ridiculous. And nobody, you know, wanted to shoot at those people and try to, you know, fuck them up and all that. But they wanted to do that to the Black Lives Matter. And the very first protest, which was a peaceful protest. That's the same.
What should we call it? The X-Men said F LeBron. He lives with the 1% too. But the thing is with LeBron, at least he speaks out more than most of the NBA players. I give him that.
He does. He's the only one right now that I really see this, like, you know.
Yo, B, salute. You know.
Yeah, yo. Hey, yo, Goody, salute. Yo, Goody, I just seen your DM pop up. We're going to go live again after this.
We got Baba Sabad in the building. Salute, Baba Sabad.
See.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
And we got Yo Static. What up? I'm starting to see people. Okay. Salute, everybody.
You know what I mean?
We about to talk about that shit.
Glad
at the Henny Friday show.
That's what we do over here. I know what it is.
That's an now, shoot that lady. That was SS Secret Service. Yeah,
that was Secret Service
defending them.
Hey man,
yeah, you guys seen the picture where they had the window kind of cracked and you seen that white dude's face, and there was like 3 dudes that had the guns or whatever that was pointing at the window. That was like one of the main pictures.
And another thing that they doing too, like I'm gonna bring something up so y'all can see, you know, because I'm gonna break this shit the fuck down right quick.
Break it down.
I'm break it the fuck down.
Break the ball down.
All right. Let's share. Let's do a screen share over here. Okay, yo, Joe, bring that screen up, Joe. Let's go. Taking too long, brother.
He over there he's on his nicotine break.
Yeah.
One of his many nicotine breaks.
Here we go. Bam.
But the Newport outfit, that shit fucks me up. They're really out there too. People really got those. You have
yo. Next time you seeing somebody wearing that ish, please take the video.
Yes, I'm waiting. I am waiting,
that motherfucker. Be like, sir, what in the hell made you wear this ratchet ass shit?
For real, that shit is crazy, bro.
So here's the fallout.
Newport out.
This is the fallout from all of that shit right here, right?
This is the
yeah. So you see how like they're doing the articles of impeachment right now for him?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, they want to get him one more time so he can't run again.
Yeah. So basically, what that means is that you can't run again, buddy. You know, you can't run again. So what do you think is going to happen on the 20th?
Did you hear?
They're going to come through and they're going to kick his ass out.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about the crazy Trump supporters, bro.
Them. I think it's about to get crazy, bro.
I heard that they was gonna start locking them motherfuckers up, but I'm like, how it's impossible for you to ID all these people.
They ID. They grabbed a lot of them today.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. They locked a lot of people up.
That's a good job.
A lot of the FBI. You know.
Yeah, because federal crime. You was locking up a lot of Black Lives Matter.
They need to
do the same.
They need to be in. They need to stay in fucking the metal bracelets, man, and they need to be charged thoroughly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They lucky they got that instead of a hot slug.
Yeah, see, even last said it too. Like, what we saw yesterday is nothing compared. Yeah, it's some shit going down.
Yeah,
some shit is going down, bro.
Yeah, but like the people, there's a lot of people out there like Barbara that support Trump, and they don't support any of that happened.
Yeah,
and that's what I was telling like my grandmother and my mother and other people. I was telling her, I know there's a lot of Trump supporters out there that have nothing to do with that and think that was the most dumbest shit ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different ways to go about it. You know what I mean? Even with Black Lives Matter. Everything that was going on at first, I supported it, and then it just started being fuck shit. Like it just seems like a lot of these things that are happening out there that are turning into freak shows. You know.
Hold on, let me see what boy B has said over here. He said, "Truth be told, the guy that shot the woman, that she was unnecessary since there's cops around her. No one was trying to kill." So again, it's like what we always talk about. A lot of these guys that get those badges and those guns, they fold under pressure. And who's gonna shoot you faster than anybody? A scared person.
That's a fact. Yeah. That's what I was talking about before.
Yep.
Scared people, man. That's what they do. So, it's like I said, it's gonna get crazier before it gets better.
Yeah.
Really wild. And I hope everybody's ready because they're really trying to push that narrative that there's a race war happening. I
think it's been happening for years. Like people are saying it's brewing. It's been here. It's really been here. It's just like really starting to pick up more steam.
I think that when Trump got in office, you know what I mean, that's what just made people, go. And Trump isn't responsible. You know what I mean, at the beginning. But now I kind of see Trump using it though. Now, like trying to use it to try to, you know what I mean?
This is
because like what's going on.
Look, he said it's a false flag, it's a psyop. Yeah. Psychological operation. And you could fool some of the people some of the time, but not all of the people.
Right. Yo, I saw that Homer Simpson pic be creeping me out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
imagine seeing him in the morning time.
Shit is getting crazy, brother.
People are, like really taking these conspiracy theories and just everything, just dealing with the internet and the media and all that. They're going crazy with it. You know what I mean? They're letting it fuck with their head, and they're going outside and applying. That's what I've been saying. Like that's why you see all these crazy videos.
And they still
because what people are doing. Huh?
That's what Static is saying. Static said they also stole government papers.
They probably did, bro. They were in there. They were in there. They were like really in there, bro. Chasing them off. Like a lot of people chasing certain cars around. People was running around. You couldn't really tell what was going on. Every bit like clip that they had. Like that shit was crazy.
When I seen that, 702 salute.
702 salute.
When I seen that, I was like, my son, he was sending me all the like the background nitty gritty shit. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? Shit was wild. Hold on, look like we lost French there for a second.
I'm not here no more.
Oh no, you there. Yeah, this thing's acting weird. Okay, no, I see you. He said, They stole mail from Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, that's wild. And if let's say those that's sensitive information that could get into the wrong people's hands,
right?
They bugging the fuck out. And sad is like they stole more than that. Yeah. So now is going to be a big rush to get this guy out of here.
And they're still focusing on the secrets that he knows, right? And what's going to happen with that?
Yeah, that's into the galaxy ish.
Big Smoke crazy. He said they stole someone's porn collection. They probably did.
I bet you there was a lot. I bet you that there's kid stuff going on, all type of sick shit. When people get rich and have money and have power like that, they do things that are different than what we do.
Especially them old white people, the old white dudes, they be loving them little boys.
Sandman, did you see that video? Did you see the video of that old white dude with Meek Mills? That did the dance?
Oh yeah, we hopping around like a bunny. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Not the bunny hop shit. The other one before that. The one where the white dude was dancing, and then he tried to do. It was an old senior citizen white man dancing with Meek Mills, and then he was trying to back it up on him, and put his ass on his dick and grab. Yo,
that
that
was
shit
wild.
was crazy, bro.
That was that was crazy.
Crazy.
Well, we don't know this dude. Meek Mill sold the soul, and as a matter of fact, that was the topic. That was the topic I wanted to touch on. Thanks, French. Like, that's the other topic I wanted to talk. He just reminded me about this
like the industry stuff.
But we'll get to that. Anybody got any more thoughts on this crazy ass?
Yo, Static's funny. He said, "Yo, Dose, why you trying to show everyone that?"
I want people to know, man.
The meat hook.
Y'all gotta see that shit. That shit is crazy, bro.
You really try to grab the meat hooks, man.
But now, I was gonna ask y'all a question.
Yo, we got somebody in the back.
Oh, we got pull up to the bar.
We got somebody in the back. Come on down. Wait, hold on.
What's up?
It's Doug. What's good, Doug?
What's going on?
International.
Everything is great, man. 2021.
I can't even see who that right there.
2021. Everything is great.
I got you. We're gonna bring it back to the other. Oof, there you go. Wait,
there we go. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yo, what's going on, my dude? How you?
Yo, Doug, what's good?
2021, man. Here we go. Happy New Year. It's not too late to say that, right?
Nah, it's still
never too late, B. Hell with that. Say that in December too.
Yeah, man. Say it whenever you want, man. Fuck that. Say it in the summer. You know what I mean?
It's good to be alive, you know.
Yeah,
great to be alive.
Definitely.
So
we was having a conversation about this topic right here.
The riots, right?
Yeah, man. What's up, man? Talk to people, man.
I tuned in maybe to 10% of it, what was going on with the rioting. And then I realized, the way I always realize when this happens, that it's just another distraction for people to stop.
Psychological operation, right?
Tune in. I know. It's like, and that's what I feel like the political spectrum has been the past 4 years. It's all been like wrestling. And let me stop everybody from what they're doing to tune into what's going on right now. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I try to analyze it this way. I'm just hoping that they provide the same strict justice that they provided to the rioters here, that they're going to provide to the rioters there, regardless of their color.
Do you feel that like a huge, just blatant double standard was shown by the reaction of law enforcement during those those riots? Let's call it riots. Yeah,
I definitely do, and it's not something that I didn't expect was going to happen. I feel like America has always been, kind of two-faced. It's like, do as I do, not as I say, or do as I say, not as I do. So
yeah,
it's not something that we're ever going to kind of, be fair. It's never going to be fair. So we're waiting for fairness, or we're expecting fairness. It's probably not going to happen in this particular lifetime. And don't get me wrong, there were people that died in the lifetime before mine,
right?
To get it to where it is now. So it's going to take a lot of people to die before it gets any better, if you know what I mean.
Let me ask you something, Doug. What if black people wouldn't start doing that, like storming like buildings like that, like Capitol Hill or whatever the case may be? What if black people start doing that? Do you think it would be like some sort of respect?
Somebody sound good.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, somebody's typing.
Nah, I'm not typing.
Yeah, it's not me.
Well, you heard what I asked you though, Doug?
You're saying, what do you think happens if people of color start to do the same thing?
Yeah, like would they get respect? Would we get respected more if we was to do the same thing? Oh damn, we lost him.
Okay, yo, Doug, come back up.
Yeah, I think it was his service. He'll probably sound better.
Yeah, but
he probably had to go.
What a time to be alive, indeed. What a time to be alive. You said a mouthful right there, Static.
I'll drop the link down there again, but if you tap that link again, Doug, come back up, brother.
But he said, what if black people had done that? That same exact thing that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
like would we get respected more because
you would have seen other people.
I think a lot of people would have
marching
died
over there, with guns and just trying to gun everyone down.
And that's sad, bro. It's like we get treated like like we're animals or something. Like it's like all those white people, and it ain't no disrespect to white people because I'm mixed with white, so how can I do that? But
he's back.
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Right.
That's it. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
But to answer your question, I don't feel like it gains us any respect. I think that what'll start to gain us respect is that we become more a part of the political process, not from the spectator standpoint. Like I think a lot of us watch and then we all comment on Instagram and social media, but when it comes down to actually going to, let's say, our board meetings of our neighborhoods or actually being a part of the community and trying to fix things from the inside out, I don't think enough of us do that. We do that, I think we have a better chance at any fight if we go riot anywhere because we have our entire community back behind us.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because like I say, I used to say the same thing. Like we gotta worry about our neighborhoods first before we worry about the world.
Right.
Think about our own backyards. Because a lot of motherfuckers want to, deal with the big problems and ignore the small problems.
You got it.
And the hood got to unify first, bro. And they got to be more into, just like what my man said, we got to get more into politics.
Hey, yo, I'm going to just read that real quick. Your only chance is, man, get the hell out of you, troll. Ream beam.
Set it up with Greg.
Just ream beam.
Hey, make sure you put the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah. What a weirdo.
Like, if you want to troll, at least do that. Make yourself useful somehow. Go make a sandwich or something.
Right.
A lot of them trolls, they forget to eat.
I ain't gonna front. I would like to debate him. At least, like, if he feels any type of way about me, please pull up to the panel. If you want to talk,
I've been trying.
Just to clear the air and get that out of here. We could do it on French show or whatever, man. But if you want to talk to me, I'm right here, man. I ain't going nowhere. You know what it is. Yo, we got somebody coming up from the back. Pause.
Come on, join us at the bar.
Oh,
time out.
Yo, what's going on, fellas? Yo, salute to the panel, man. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, Laz? What's happening, man?
A little aggravated because my damn cigar had broke.
dang.
I know what that's like.
That's the topic, man.
It's a tough one.
I just wanted to come up here to mention some of the things that I noticed today. Like, there's a bunch of videos. As soon as all of the protesters.
Yo, wait, hold on.
Yeah, you static. Yeah. Pause it real fast. Last.
Was that? I think that was Lazo. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was.
Yo, Ream Beam.
Ream
Beam in the back. See, I knew it was Ream Beam. Ream Beam.
Yeah, guys.
Yo, Ream Beam. You're my #1 fan now.
Yeah, it's
Yo,
not me.
You got like a headset to use, Doug?
Yeah, Doug. It's Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. My bad, guys.
Let me see. I muted you for a second. Hold on 1 second. Last.
Yeah, that's much. All right, now, Lazo, what you were saying now?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
you're good. Yeah, that's fine.
Word. So what I was saying was that I saw a bunch of videos today that depict what really happened in the Capitol, man. Aside, they just showing the part where they were breaking in the window, but that was not the main point of entry. The main point of entry was the big doors at the front. And how did they get in? There's video footage of showing fucking DC cops and Homeland Security basically letting them in, escorting them right in.
Yeah, I see.
There was so many people in there, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's crazy, man.
Yo,
they let them motherfuckers in there.
Yo, you literally see them like waving them in, like they work at the airport and shit, waving them in, and you even have protesters taking selfies with cops and shit.
That's crazy.
Let
That's
it be
crazy,
let it
bro.
be minority, and I just bring that up to go to the earlier point, which is let that be a minority to see if they're gonna be
That would have
escorted
never
in.
worked.
Exactly,
No,
man. Shit's crazy.
that's insane, bro.
Hey, shouts go out to my dude Chase Santana, finally getting out of Facebook jail.
Wait, who was in Facebook jail?
My dude, Santana. He finally got a. He was doing a long bid with no commissary.
You know how they do, man. It's Facebook, man. Facebook has like the highest censorship. Right under them is Twitter. You know what I mean?
Like we want to remind you guys, like, you know, we get comments from YouTube, Facebook, and like other places. So you may not see some of the comments. You know,
I used to watch on Facebook, but you know what's going on? Like what Lazo just said, right? The fucking like that just shows you, bro. Like there's a lot of people that are like cops, probably the FBI, man. It's gonna be, you know, on one side, and then you're gonna have people that's on the other side. It's like, and I mean Democrats or Republican, and then they're all gonna, you know, they're gonna form alliance, and then it's gonna be like a little civil war going on, bro. It's gonna get to that. It's definitely gonna get to that, and then
so
that's gonna lead to the race war.
That's hitting the ball. Let me ask you guys this. Since you know, this dude, I think Static said it was a psyop, right? You think the government and all that cooked this whole thing up? That's why they didn't attack the rioters? Do you think this all cooked up by the government?
It could have been a little inside thing, just to, you know, like a little. They do shit subliminally, so you never know.
You know what's a fact, fellas? I don't know if y'all heard about this, but another reason why supposedly Homeland Security and the cops in DC were undermanned, because they knew this was going to happen, was because the person who's still the president for the next 2 weeks, which is Trump, basically sent a message like, do not escalate. I don't want extra added people. And that's why it took hours for them to contain it. So that shit was definitely known as far as who's the leader right now.
But we all knew this was gonna happen though, because remember, Trump said himself, like he incited this. He's like, "Oh, just make sure y'all get ready," and subliminal messages like that.
Yo, so Sandman, but
what he wanted.
Sandman, listen to the words that Trump's private personal lawyer, which we all know, Rudy Giuliani, his exact words verbatim was, as far as the elections being rigged, we need to go to trial by combat. Those were his exact words 2 hours before that shit happened. Trial by combat,
bro.
I don't care what anybody's level of education is. That shit means go fucking go to war.
They're going to war, bro. Like it's gonna happen. That is something. Some type of action is gonna happen, bro. They're already letting it be known. You got motherfuckers outside with guns in the videos. You got people that are, you know, like you got the NFC, then you got the angry Viking, and then you got other people that's all around that too. And it's definitely about to go down. It's about to go down. And Trump, like I said, Trump isn't, you know, out there in game. Like he sees that he got it. He sees what the people are doing it. He knows what to do to, you know what I mean? He knows how to do it. He knows how to gas them up. And it's gonna get there. It's gonna definitely get there, bro.
Do y'all think that the election was rigged? I ain't gonna lie, I think the election was rigged because I know they wanted this dude. I know they wanted Trump out of there by any means necessary. We all know that. So what if Trump was telling the truth that the election was rigged?
I think it always been rigged. I think that they always select who they want in there. You know what I mean?
We all know the election. You already know when it comes to the presidents. You know, elected. Yeah. We know that. But I'm talking about like with this one right here. You know,
this one definitely was though. I think that they wanted. Because look how it happened, bro. We had Obama first, right? So that was supposed to be the first black president, right? Supposedly. And then we had Trump, a businessman, and now we got Biden back in there, right? Just look how that played out. It's like the racism shit, boom, we got Obama in here. Let's stir that up. Then Trump's in there. That's going to get that other side going. And now this is happening. So that's how I'm looking at it, bro. It looked like they was trying to, you know what I mean, get people riled up.
Bro. With each other. All of them having dinner parties and wine tasting get-togethers and cigar clubs. They all cool with each other.
Yo, you know what I heard?
All cool with each other. I think they all got to be around each other, period, because that's like, I see what you mean by cool with each other, but like they all got to be around each other anyway, because they're a part of that, you know, that society. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they get swarmed in, and then that's you got to be around these people. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. What you was gonna say, last?
You know what I heard, fellas? Again, this could all be bullshit, but this is a conspiracy I heard. Yeah, I know that all of the protesters don't live in Washington, D.C. They came from Arkansas, like all over the country, right? To be there yesterday. I heard that the elections and all that shit happened on purpose, knowing that there were going to be hundreds and thousands of people to do what they did yesterday, that we're going to end up congregating with no mask to further spread the COVID and then spread it where they're from, because today or tomorrow they'll be driving back home to all the other 27 states they came from. So go ahead and further push the vaccines and all of that.
That's fucking crazy.
Yep.
That's a strong possibility. I don't even think that's really a conspiracy. That's like a fact.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
COVID more.
Yeah. That's just like this is just crazy how this shit all played out, bro. When you really think about it, it's like it's somebody really wanted this to happen. Like, that's what it looks like to me. Like, somebody wanted this shit to happen. It's kind of like, and it all comes back to certain shit though. The mink shit that you guys brought up the last time, right? Yeah. And then Tiffany Dover, right? And both of these people, I mean, well, the animal and then her were dead and then came back to life, right? Yeah. And they're trying to make it seem like she was never fucking dead, even though they fucking have it right there saying she's dead. And now she's back to life. So maybe she really did come back to life, but she don't want to show herself, but she's not really her.
She's hot right now, yeah.
It might not really be her.
Okay, go back to my bad, French. Go back to Barbara's. Go back to Barbara's comment real quick.
What do y'all think that these countries that hate America are looking at us and thinking that they're fighting amongst themselves? Time to fucking invade.
Yeah, she has a point.
Yes, yeah.
Like, what if motherfuckers looking like?
I think that's the reason why they send all that money overseas, like for all of them to be like, "Yo, just please don't invade." But honestly, to be perfectly honest, it will never be easy to invade this country.
Yeah, our military is still done the fuck.
Yeah,
let's not get it fucked up.
We have the greatest military in the world still.
Yeah, we spend enough money on our military for them to be impeccable.
But she's kind of right though, man. Like, what if all the countries are really like gonna, come at us all together? Like, what if they are plotting and we don't really, not all the countries, but enough, and it's all of them against us, and nobody wants to be an ally.
Because we got allies also. That's the thing.
Now, that's what I'm saying. What if nobody wants to be our ally? Because you gotta remember, bro, really nobody likes us.
Yeah,
they like our allies.
Even our allies, and that's a fact. That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
Our money is being devalued anyway as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that's a whole other topic. That's
also true. That is true. That's also true.
They wilding.
Wow, bro. When you think about it, man, there's a lot of shit going on.
Just look at what these news companies are not showing, how Iran and China are geared up for a battle against us as we speak. For fuck's sake, Christmas Day, they were bombing in America. They always bombing embassies, though. That ain't nothing new. There's always something going on in the embassy.
Yeah.
Embassies don't get no love. Crazy, I don't know why motherfuckers even want that job. I ain't going there. There's always something in the fucking embassy. I'm good.
I still don't get what was the purpose of motherfuckers trying to make bombs, and now you got all these crazy bombs, and we're supposed to feel comfortable about that, man. And a lot of people be forgetting. If there's bombs
the
out
warhead,
there,
that should go off.
Yo, Snuggles,
exactly.
Look what Snuggles wrote, Sandman.
But I put some new presidents on them, man.
Yo, Snuggles, you sick, man.
Gotta take them out, put them faces on there, man.
Word.
Yeah.
We're in for something. I know that. What it is exactly, I have no idea.
A race war or a civil war?
And that's the scary part, but I refuse to live in fear, though. That's the thing.
Me neither, man. I know what I've got. I'm ready.
I think we beat this one to death.
Yeah. Anybody got any last things to say before we move on?
About this topic? Everybody get ready.
Yeah, we got to stress this out.
This shit.
We about to really get deep with this next topic.
Word. But what do you think, French?
Yeah, we can move on. Next one. Well, basically, my last words on this is just just be prepared, man. Let's get to to that point where we know that we need to be focused on being prepared. That's all.
That's facts, man.
Hold on. Big Smell was like, Russia and Korea is just waiting to pounce. Do you know how deadly an EMP nuke is? Oh, hell yeah. Like, we got
to shut all down.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. But you gotta remember too, we still got when it comes to our airspace, we still got defenders defending our airspace. Ever since 9/11, motherfuckers ain't playing that shit no more.
Yeah, they're on point with it. Yeah,
it's not gonna be as
true.
easy as from before. Like motherfuckers definitely on point. So it's not like they could just, especially they can't just send something over here. Just we
could deflect it.
Start an international incident. That'll be something major for them to do something like that. They can't just do that.
We could deflect it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it takes a while for it to get here. You know, not a while, but it's not going to get here like that. You know what I'm saying? But they like you said before, like they're on point. Like they know the airwaves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, when it comes to the airspace, it's well defended. Like ever since 9/11, they don't be playing that shit no more when it comes to the airspace and stuff.
That's why nothing's happened lately. But I think that people are trying to figure out how to get past certain shit. Like you know what I mean? They're out there trying to figure shit out.
Yo,
we see what North Korea was doing.
That's facts, Barbara. If they shoot a nuke and they set it to detonate over, us, like I'm talking about the EMP nuke.
Above your head,
and all this technology shit
that's what I'm trying to say. They're trying to. I know that they're looking into
things. That's why Trump put the Space Force.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
galaxy, baby.
There you go.
Oh, we got somebody in the back. We got somebody in the back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
we gotta do that for now on, bro.
Mckenzie. Ready for the next topic. Let's keep it.
Yeah. Now, yo, Doug. Yeah, this is a good one right here. Check it out, guys. Read the screen.
Says,
yeah, let's talk about it.
That's a good one. That's a good one, bro. I grew up with some. Yeah, I seen some shit, man. I seen some shit.
Well, elaborate.
This is all right. Well, growing up, right? I used to play football. This is one example I can have, right? And I seen but he wasn't really my friend, but we was cool. But his father was the coach, and I told y'all, I was a quarterback, right? And his son was a quarterback. Everybody knew I was the better quarterback. And he used to really get on his son really bad. I think that I think that it was worse than what it was that we found out, but he would beat on his son. You know what I mean? He would fuck his son up. And we didn't really know how crazy it was. At first we just seen the yelling. we seen him really like getting on him, you know what I mean? And we would see the difference between me and the son. And I don't know if y'all like they do this everywhere, but you all have an A team and a B team for the little leagues. It's not just like high school, you know what I mean? You got your starters, whatever, right? So they try to have me on the B team or whatever because and his son. Just to make a long story short, like I said, I was better, right? And then the dude that I knew, I don't want to put his name out there. He came out and let us know like what was going on. And as we got older, I remember one day we was chilling, we was drinking and all that, and he was letting us know like how his father used to fuck him up. You know what I mean? And when he'd be home, and he would fuck his mom up too. You know what I mean? But like just off of the fact of me being a better, and he always thought it was because of that, because of me. Not just because of me, because I was a better player, and you know. That's fucked up, bro. Like he used to like punch his son like in the face, all that shit, bro. That's fucked up. Like and there's other things too, man. Like people like that, like fathers, mothers, they can be bullies, bro. You know what I mean? I don't want to take up the show. I could.
What's up with you, though? You got a story? You got a story of a parent being a bully or not?
I want to say that I don't have a direct story, but I do remember that when my ex-spouse was teaching, I think she was teaching first grade, and she would tell me that the kind of threats and the kind of like tough talk that parents would give her just in like her not going easy on their child. You know what I'm saying? Or anytime that she would report something to the parent that was behavioral, it'd be like, well, that's your fault as the teacher. So I think as parents, sometimes I think we're so pro our kids that we don't want to hear anything bad, like nothing. Like, and I see that even with I see that with my missus when it comes to my daughter too. And sometimes I'll be having to kind of play let's really analyze it. I don't think the person gets paid whatever they get paid to go through this stuff just so they can point the finger at you.
Yeah,
it's more the lines of it. It's a collaboration, and I think as parents we have to understand it.
You know, like, you know, as a parent, well, I mean, I could give some examples. I wasn't. My parents never bullied me, but I have seen other kids that their parents.
I've seen. I got a couple.
You know what I'm saying? Some of those kids that weren't bullied grew up to be, you know, really, you know, bad, if you know what I mean. So I mean, it's like a double-edged sword, but there is a such thing as like over disciplining, like Barbara said in the comments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I got my ass whooped a couple of times, you know, and you know, I mean, I turned out pretty okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't always affect the kid to make them, you know, it's like. Because that dude I was talking about, he's actually
but that whole putting fist in and I would never. I personally, I have never like reared my kids with my hands.
I would never do that.
I reared them with.
I definitely seen that parents. Instead of using the belt, they're using fists.
Yes,
that's crazy, bro.
I got some more stories. I'm telling you.
But the reason why like. I ain't gonna lie, like me and my lady, we had cooked up this topic because she was telling me about for people out there that don't know, you know, from Caesar or whatever, from Black Ink, New York, he was accused of putting hands on his daughter. And basically she went on the Instagram Live and basically was saying that I guess she didn't wash all the dishes or something like that, and she was taking a shower, and he pulled her out the shower and basically beat her down. This is what she was saying.
That's fucking crazy,
bro. And it's still she didn't even take the video down. It's still there on Instagram.
Hold on. She she was talking. She wasn't in the shower taking a video. You mean? No. She was telling the story.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Gotcha.
She said like basically she was taking a shower and he just came in like a madman, pulled her out the shower butt naked and started wailing on her.
That could be drugs, alcohol.
Oh, yeah, definitely drugs.
or it's just anger. But I think it's drugs, alcohol, man. It has to be.
But
Like that's wow.
And being a fan of the show, I didn't mean to cut you off. And being a fan of the show, I can say that it does look like he might have a little bit of a challenge dealing with his anger. But I always think about stories like that. Whenever I see an accusation that a child is making on their parents.
Guys, hold on a second. We got somebody in the back. Somebody's in the back. Let's go.
Come on to the bar.
All right, sorry.
Shalani was good. Ghostface was good. How y'all feeling?
Ghostface was good. Pull up.
Yo,
I'm gonna drop the link. We'll drop the link. We need a woman's perspective from you know what I mean, motherly perspective.
Yeah,
any woman in
topic, right?
Pull up to the bar. You know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sipping on mine.
I got my.
I
got my water. I got my water today, man.
It's all good. They serve water.
Well, I was out, man.
They serve water in the bar too.
That's
so
a fact. That's a fact. Yo, Shalane, if you want to come up, Shalane, if you want to come up.
I said Shalani. My bad. I didn't mean to butcher your name.
Shalane,
my bad.
Look, Shalane, if you click that link and follow the instructions, you can give us the woman's perspective.
Yeah, we definitely need the lady's perspective when it comes to this, but
any woman.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that scenario about, this dude Caesar being accused of being on his daughter like that? I think she's like 16 years old, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so she was a developed teen at that, and getting pulled out of the shower.
Yeah, that's wild. Are we talking about that Caesar?
Yeah, Caesar.
All right, I'm gonna bring that.
Oh, is that somebody? Is this another topic, or is that the same guy you're talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on, we got somebody in the back.
Like that's why I was saying, like, that's how me and my lady came up with the Canterbury Bulls topic.
Yeah.
Oh God! Change that avatar.
Yeah, salute, y'all.
Give me nightmares, yo.
What up, Big Smells?
What's good, man?
What a guan.
This dude, Homer, look like he done sniffed the whole pack.
Yeah, bro, that's it.
Yo,
that shit is fire. That shit fire to me though. That shit look crazy.
I just want to speak of my situation. Like my mom used to beat my ass relentlessly. You know what I'm saying? But not to no fault of her own, because she was a young single parent and I was a little snot-nosed, smart-mouth little motherfucker. So she gets class, you know what I'm saying?
You turned out fine, right? You're good.
Turned out fine.
You take care of your kids. You take care of your family.
Our relationship's a little strained, but you know what I'm saying? We fine. I mean, I realized when
it come to that though, that's not bullying. Yeah, that's not like my mom used to whip my ass too. You know what I mean? Sometimes I deserved it, man.
It could be for nothing though. It could have been for nothing though. She could be mad at something else and whip my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's bullying.
Yeah. I got that once or twice too. I ain't gonna lie.
Because
my mom's by herself.
Because there are some fathers out there that have like a bad day at work, like they want to choke their boss out or whatever, and they'll bring that home
to the kids.
Yeah.
15 minutes. Because I'm on the phone, you think you're not doing work? You work.
Who's that? Turn that TV.
Who got the TV on in the background?
Turn that down because algorithm is a motherfucker.
It ain't like back in the days though. Like back in the days, a village can raise a kid. Nowadays you can't do that shit. Everybody got my name motherfucker business now.
Yeah.
Back in the days, my neighbor whooped my ass and bring me home to my mom's.
Hold on. Who's
I think that's
play the TV, please turn that down.
Yeah, my neighbor whooped my ass mad times back in the days. Brought me home. My mom's like, your son's at the block doing this, that, and the third. Was nothing to be said about it. Like, all right, thanks. Good looking. It wasn't no, I'm gonna sue you and call the cops. You hit my kid, none of that.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
That's what it was back in the days.
Yo, I got a question for all of y'all, and I'm glad BXML brought that up. Y'all probably know, but I'm Dominican. I don't know if y'all knew about culturally, the Dominican culture is you're getting your ass beat.
You're getting your ass whooped. Yeah.
With utensils, any object that's close by. Like I've had cans of fucking pinto beans and chickpeas thrown at me. So with that being said, I have a question for everybody. Being that culture and where you from influences your perception as to what is considered discipline versus what's considered abuse. Going around the room, like, where is it that you guys draw the line? Okay, this is taking it too far.
Well, I'm gonna take that one first. When I was younger, my mom, like, she just used to like punish me, right? But my grandmother, you know, she's from the older era, the older culture. She hit me in the head with chancletas, tacos, umbrellas, all types of. Yeah, now he know what I'm talking about. Last night I'm talking about high heels.
High heels, like stilettos, high heels.
Yeah, she hit me. Yeah, man. What the hell? This is crazy.
She had a tatequieto stick.
Yeah, basically, tatequieto stick. You know, shit was wild, man. You know what I mean? But I feel like you see, it has to deal too with how you grow yourself, because you're a seed within yourself. You know what I mean? And when you get older, you remember those things, and I know you have probably said it to yourself, Laz, like, I don't want my kids to deal with that type of stuff. There's a better way, and I chose the better way. I said I refuse to raise them in that type of environment where they, if you do something bad, there will be repercussions for it. But do I have to put my hands on you or beat you? No. However, I don't disagree with people that when their kids take it to an extreme level, you might have to like give them a little spanking, But I mean, I could say that I'm grateful that I have not ever had to do that. I'm speaking only for myself with that. But I used to get my ass beat.
I would say boys I get a little beat a little more than girls though. Boys, we got whip a little nigga ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's.
I'm sorry. You got bust a boy ass. I'm sorry.
Punch him in the chest.
They gonna test you, yo. A little boy gonna test you. Always.
That ass, yo. They'll start really feeling themselves like they got a little hair in their balls.
Exactly. When they get to that age,
yo, what's your
ass, bro?
What's your opinion on what happened with Adrian Peterson?
Who?
With Adrian Peterson, the running back.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's from Texas, I think. So he basically had he went to visit his son. He wasn't behaving. He was disrespectful. So he took him outside and he did what his parents used to do. He took a switch, like a little small switch from the tree, and he hit her, and he was beating him with the switch. Of course, the baby moms called the cops, his abuse. So do you think what do you think about that?
See, here's
that's fucking retarded.
It was a little extreme, but sometimes you know how bad kids in your family are. I ain't gonna lie, my family got some badass kids, yo. So it's like you gotta wait, you gotta realize the times is different now. You can't do that. You can't. You gotta take their shit away. Take the PS4 away. Take all that shit away.
I take things away. That's
really the only thing you can do. Yeah,
I take everything away.
That ass. My grandma used to take me to church, yo. That was my punishment. You going to church today?
Yeah.
Straight me the fuck out, yo.
Yo.
Well, hold on, y'all. Let's read some comments. Yo, put up some comments real quick, Mckenzie.
Guys, real quick. I have a quick a difference of opinion a little bit on it. I think coming up being Honduran, I would say my parents spared no expense to hit me whenever I did something wrong, right? But now being a dad, I feel like I more chastise my daughter and hit my daughter when I feel she's doing something that's going to really jeopardize her health. Like if I find her playing with fire, matches, maybe being too close to being out the window, then at that point, it's no longer stand against the corner. Now I have to definitely pop out you, so you can understand that doing that is going to cause more damage than you really want.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why I said like there's always that limit. Like when they cross, you got to show them what the limit is.
See, but you
go ahead, Big Smoke.
But you just can't beat a kid. You got to beat them, and then talk to them after. Listen, I didn't mean. This is what you did wrong. This is why this happened. Don't just beat them and walk off and like, I'm up your ass, and I'm cool with it. You gotta say, listen, I hit you because this is where you messed up at. Don't do it again. This won't happen again. You know what I'm saying? You just can't whip their ass and walk off like Stone Cold. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you stupid.
The parents do that. I seen that shit outside. Whoop a kid ass.
Yeah.
That he did with his ex-wife. Let me shut up.
Go ahead, say, man. Reach the link comment.
So Shalane said this is a new generation, so some things have to be done because they have what? They have so much freedom. There's a little
They
typo.
do. There's kids that call the cops in your ass for real.
That shit I find crazy. I've heard stories
one
like
parent that I know. She was like, "You gonna sit there? You gonna call ACS on me, and then take your dumb ass to the group home? So go ahead, call the cops on me." That made her daughter think twice.
Yeah. Like what? I seen some crazy shit though. Like in junior high school, like I seen parents come in and beat the kids' ass, like right there.
Hell yeah, in front of the class.
What the?
See, now that is a form of abuse because your kid may have fucked up or whatever, but that is like traumatizing because not only they getting beat in front of all their classmates and friends, but they're gonna get picked on for the rest of that school year. For the rest of the time they're in that school. People's going to bring it up like, you remember when your mom whooped your ass?
Yeah, but back in the days that was regular though, so everybody's getting that shit. Today it would be different, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, today parents going straight to jail. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yo, fellas, I got a question, right? That's because one of my homeboys ended up losing his kids over this shit.
Wow.
His daughter was not that great, but he had issues with his son. He was 12 years old. When his son was 12 years old, I think throughout all of his life, my man had only hit him like 2 or 3 times the most. Long story short, the kid was in school and he ended up disrespecting one of the girls in his class because he was trying to be cool with the other fellas in the class or whatever. When he got home, my boy not beat the shit out of him, but disciplined him on some Dominican shit because he had gotten a call from the principal saying that he was grabbing their ass and then cursing them out. What? Dumb shit. Long story short, my man had a clean record, good job, career driven. Next thing you know, 3 months later, what do you call it? CPS, Child Protective Services. They ended up coming to the house to start doing an inspection. My boy didn't know that his son had started to rack up a file against him with the school psychiatrist and the social worker and all that shit. And when they came over to do like a wellness check or whatever you saw it, he's human. He had no idea. You know what I'm saying? He has a big place, 3 bedrooms. His son was in the back room and he was smoking weed in the living room. I went to answer the door thinking it was just anybody. They smelled the weed, looked at the report. 2 months after that, they removed the kid from the place and
you got them back though, right?
Nah, my boy's grandparents had to adopt the kid.
Yeah,
to avoid sending
yeah, but do you see that's fucked up? Let me ask you a question, Laz. Did he have primary physical custody of the kids?
Yes.
Like alone without the wife, right?
Sole custody.
So you know that they did him really dirty. Like like they were supposed to put him in a drug program. That's number one because that's what they do with women.
Mm-hmm.
No shade, women, but that's what they do with women. Because I know a lot of women that have gotten into those similar situations where they removed them, but how they get them back is all right, we're gonna put you in a drug program because that's the final straw whenever ACS actually removes your kids. Right. But they're really there to help you keep your kids.
Right.
That's what a lot of people don't know. When CPS comes, that's what their job is to see how they can resolve and make the environment suitable for the kids to remain with the parent.
Yo, Lazo, was that counselor, that school counselor, was she a female? That sounds like something a female would do.
Female, yep.
Exactly.
Yep, I knew it.
And after all that
everybody's won, Bob.
Well, I should have said this at the beginning. He was still married but separated, but his ex-wife lived at her own spot. After all that happened, he found out that the wife, baby moms, whatever you want to call her, had been calling counselors and shit and setting up a report for him. So anyways, the main reason why I brought this up is to, all of us, I think most of us, if not everyone, is a parent on the panel. How would you guys deal with a situation where you think everything is cool and then all of a sudden you get that phone call from school that they've been speaking to the social workers and shit? Like, how do you handle that? Because a lot of brothers have to deal with that. You know what I mean? And I don't have the answer, so I'm just picking out.
The law is not on the men's side to begin with. If you go to court, I've been in child support court with my cousin several times, and I've seen other cases going through, and it's like dudes is getting slaughtered out there by these judges, man. We ain't got a shot.
That's systematic too. Remember that the first rule of thumb with keeping a race of people down is fucking up the home environment.
Yeah,
I see dudes in there legitimately fighting for their kids and still getting shut down in court.
Right.
While the mother's in there with Gucci and Prada on, with the next dude standing next to her, and the dude looking like a bum still fighting for his kids, but the judge still got shit going in her favor. It's just fucked up, yo.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. You know what I mean? You know, me personally, like I'm going through something similar, but you know, by the grace of God and by me holding my square, she's here with me. You know what I'm saying? So
she's happy and healthy.
Yep, knock on wood for that. She's straight, she's happy, she get, you know what I mean? She's spoiled. But we set parameters. And like I said, I don't hit my kids, but I'll take your tablet away. Give me your tablet. Go to your room. You bugging out.
Go read a book.
What do y'all think about the hand though? Like when they're like just grabbing them by the hand and just give them like a smack on the hand real fast.
Yeah, it depends. Like what who was it that said that the kid was messing with fire? Oh, like what Doug said. Like if a kid is doing something real outlandish where it could like she could basically burn the house down or something like that. Yeah, you might have to smack the hand. Like, yo, what you doing? You trying to get us all?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, kid smacking my hand. I made laugh at you. Like, all right, I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing.
That means get beat on a lot. If you used to that means you used to get beat on a lot. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like when it came to my mom, I used to like I got to the point where I was laughing at her, yo. And then it would go harder though. Like once you get to that stage, yeah, exactly. The broomstick. That's what I used to get.
I used to laugh at that. Like, that's all you got. That's all you got.
Yeah, like I heard his.
And that's an amp them up. That's what an amp them up. Like, oh, word, that didn't hurt.
Yeah, bro. I used to be cracking the fuck up. Hell yeah. That shit is real, man.
I think when it comes to the hand and shit like that, I think that it depends on the age. And that's just my opinion based on what
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Yo, and I even and I don't even mean to sound like a pussy right now, but sometimes I even get emotional thinking about it. But my daughter, like, she's 13 now. She's going to be 14 in May. When she was 5 years old, she did something that something similar to what Doug has said, where she did something stupid. Like I kept telling her not to press the windows in the back of my car up and down because she's 5 years old. Sometimes she'll stick her hand in there to see if she could take the hand out before the window closed. And obviously, as a parent,
that's normal for kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, being adventurous.
I'm driving on the highway and I keep yelling at her like she was a dude. Yo, your fingers is gonna get chopped off. I don't want to pay that deductible. Keep your, you know what I'm saying? And she wouldn't listen. When I came to a spot where I was able to pull over to the shoulder, I pulled over to the shoulder of the road and I got out the car and grabbed her hand and I gave up bow, right? So she could get it. Like, yo, this is beyond discipline. This is make sure you got 10 toes before you go to college. I mean, 10 fingers before you go to college. You feel me? But by the time I was walking around and I hopped in the driver's seat, I started crying, bro. Because when I held her hand and I gave her a light bow, I'm 6'20", right?
Yeah.
Yo, when
that's baby girl. That's why
them little girls get you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't want to do that to my daughter, bro. I don't want to.
5 years old, their hands were so small and fragile that I didn't even hit her. Like I put my fingers like that, and I felt like I really hurt her. You know what I mean? Like she wasn't crying or anything, so I know that I didn't like hit her that hard, but just the fact, like that shit sunk in my heart. And after that, like Sage, like I only discipline her by taking things that she uses for fun and stuff, but I never hit her after that.
Keisha
I said,
she's about to come on her bully-ish. Don't be bullying us, B.
Look, but them little girls will get you though, man. I did that to my little sister one time. She ran out in the street and I grabbed her by her neck, like, what the fuck are you doing running out of the street? You know what I'm saying? She was like 4 at the time. And she was just like crying hysterically. I'm like, oh shit. Now I got the damage control now. I had to take her to McDonald's, buy ice cream, all kinds of shit. Like, yo, stop crying. You know what I'm saying?
Shit real, bro.
I'm a big brother. I'm like a hero, but I'm yelling at her. So she like, what the fuck? She mad scared. Like, but I'm not realizing at the time. I'm yelling at her so much. Like, what the fuck? You could have got killed, motherfucker. Like, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Said,
yo, my son did some wild shit though. I ain't gonna front. I remember I was taking a shit and my son was with me. And I'm like, I smell something and it ain't my shit. I'm like, it smells like burning plastic and metal. I'm like, yo.
I remember this shit,
yeah. I'm like, yo, what is that? Yo, I hopped out. I went to the in the kitchen and my son was sticking the hanger in the toaster.
Yeah, I remember you was
Wait, Sage,
Oh.
the metal hanger or the plastic one?
Yeah.
The
plastic.
plastic.
The plastic.
But I still smelled both, you know? I was like,
I was thinking the same thing that Last O was thinking for a minute. I was like, oh,
I thank God that it was the plastic though.
I was
the
hoping
metal would have been some other shit.
I was hoping Sage won't say that he got electrocuted. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Nah. Thank God.
This is what happened, right?
Thinking, I swear I was thinking the same thing.
I ran over there. I said, little nigga. I ain't gonna find he had to catch up two quick ones in the ass. Pow! I said, now you gonna smell my shit every time I take a shit.
Yeah. You coming in this bathroom with me.
We got somebody in the back.
We got the Red Rooster. Oh, that's
Static computers.
Static. What up?
Static. What's up, man?
You can hear us, Static. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Salute. What up, y'all?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Happy Friday.
Static, you good?
What you mean?
You came in kind of like
yeah,
he's drinking. He's drunk.
It's
Friday.
It sounded like you was gasping.
It looks like we got somebody else in the back. We got somebody else in the back. Hold on, Jay.
The bartender's gonna be busy.
Oh shit. All right, you got that Siraki. That's Siraki.
Yeah.
Who said Percocet? Hold on.
There we go.
That shit is good too.
I fucks with that.
That's a fact. Salute.
On a good 2021.
Cheers to everybody.
Salute to Kobe Bryant on the 26th.
Yo, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kobe.
Yeah.
All right,
Black Mamba.
Yeah, we got some Laker fans, man.
Oh yeah, to the day I die.
Yo, I ain't a Lakers fan.
I'm a Lakers fan.
So, like, we used to have wars with Kobe, but I ain't gonna wish them.
Man, just growing up watching Kobe, it's hard not to be a Laker fan out here.
Right.
But
Static, I got a question for you. You used to get your ass beat?
Nah. Oh, by my parents?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Kinda and kinda not.
Don't dodge it. Let's go. Don't worry. Nobody's gonna call ACS.
My dad, he used to spank me when I was like,
yo, what is that sound?
1 to 6.
Yeah,
everybody go on mute real quick.
No.
All right, there you go. That's good. Go ahead.
Doug, you typing? Hold on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Static.
Hey, hold on. Let me unmute it. When I unmute your mic,
I think that's coming from Doug.
Yeah, it's all good. I can still hear everybody. Like with the little rattle, it's all right. It's not bad.
Professionals here. Professionals here.
Got the super panel going on.
Shit happens, bro. This is the internet.
Go ahead, what you were saying now?
Nah, like when I was like 1 to 5, I would get spanked, and then my mom, she would just opt to just put us in the corner or take away our shit.
Right. But nothing that you would say will fall in the lines of like bullying or.
No. Okay. No. They all stay. They did it for a reason. Like my grandma, she used to hit me with cords, sandals.
Yeah, it's a little more old school.
Yeah, she's super old school. Like it wasn't abuse to her. It was just you just get spanked because that's how she got spanked. And I understood. She came from that era, and if it ain't gonna kill me, it's gonna make it better. So
right.
Better be good.
See,
I like how you said that.
My folks is from the island, so my mom's just be like, "Your Alex, eh?"
Yeah.
My mom's tried that bullshit, trying to lock me in the room, have me read and shit. Until my replies started getting real.
We got somebody in the back.
and she couldn't handle that shit. I started using words she didn't even understand. She was like, you know what? No more books.
You put the books away.
No more books for you,
What's
motherfucker.
really good?
Yo,
What it is though, Brim? How you feeling?
What's up? How's everyone doing?
We in the bar, B. We in the bar.
Salit.
Yeah.
Yo, so Brim, give us like any insight from a woman's perspective, of course. Like when it comes to like disciplining children, what do you feel is crossing the line?
Like using like an instrument, like a belt, a shoe, something like that.
Right.
I got the wiffle bat.
Shoe, bat, gun,
Thundercat sword. Thundercat sword.
Anything.
Thundercat sword.
Which one of y'all beating up y'all kids?
Nah, I don't do none of that. I take shit away. You know how I get down. I'm like, come here.
You know what's crazy? There's actually parents out there that killed their kids. Like
there's people right now that's speaking. Right now, there's people who's beating their kids honestly, unnecessarily, and savagely.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, right.
They got a mouth like mine. You got your ass.
That's Lazo.
Yep.
Lazo, que lo que? You gotta sauce that shit out. Que lo que? Like in a Puerto Rican store. What's good? Where you at? You got sauce?
His stream is acting crazy.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. My Puerto Rican neighbor used to beat their kids' ass. They asked if I want something too. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Oh shit!
You want some too, Papa? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm here to play with Jose. I'm on my own business.
Yeah, I'm the man. I'm the max. The panel's banging. Yeah, this is the bar right here, B. We in the bar.
This is the lounge. The lounge spot.
That business, Brim Gang. Y'all know what it is.
We told y'all this is home team.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they mad out there. That's why they crying. Got our foot on their neck.
The only one
got the dog on deck.
What's good, Zos? How are you?
You had an interesting evening.
You designated driver tonight. Everybody lit. Everybody getting lit.
Hey, yo, I wanna save that. I wanna save that.
We're gonna save that.
Yeah. Brem, you gonna come over when I go live after this?
Oh yeah.
We do that.
It's Friday, baby. What's time?
We all coming over.
Friday. Henny got me sweating.
We all going next door. We gonna go next door.
And then after we go next door, we going next door to Brim. If Brim pulling up on us.
Brim gonna be in the back chat with Goody.
You in the back chat with Goody?
In the back chat, baby.
Yo, last night that shit was funny as
How you feeling?
Oh yes, we had a good time. Lazo, dímelo.
I had a nice time on Front Street tonight.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about what we were just talking about? With, this dude was seized from Black Ink.
No. I didn't hear anything. What happened?
Yeah, like basically, his daughter accused him of basically pulling her out the shower and basically put the beats on her because of some unwashed dishes.
Yo,
because of what? What was the reason? What was the reason?
I guess because she didn't wash all the dishes, or she took too long to wash the dishes. Something about dishes.
I
mean, I'm on a fence with that. Because I could say that, growing up in our era, right? Our parents used to fuck us up. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And nobody could stop them. They wouldn't fuck you up when you getting beat up and have black eyes, but they was disciplining you. You understand what I mean? I don't beat my kids.
Sounds normal to me.
Yeah, it sounds normal. But I don't beat my kids. I don't beat them because they don't get me
numerous times. My mom's beat me out my sleep because I didn't do the dishes. You know what I'm saying?
But dead ass. Throw a sandal at your fucking head.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
ice cup cola water right outside your face. Get the fuck up, nigga. Clean that kitchen. The fuck you think this is? Like, come on, it's regular shit. Like,
it's regular shit. It's regular shit.
Some kids need a little whoop ass.
Like, her getting pulled out the shower. She's still naked. You putting
is this kid rich? Is they parents?
Is that extreme? I think
we got somebody in the back.
Are they well off? Because a lot of these kids are spoiled, man. That's another thing.
Yo, sauce that shit out. That's Lazo too. Sauce that shit out, y'all.
You be Lazo.
Sauce that shit out. That's right.
Hey, you really rock to the Price is Right beat.
Yes. Yes, I love it.
Oh man,
this is crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit extreme. I guess to take her out the shower, he could have waited till she got out, probably. You know what I mean? But who knows? These kids is rotten.
Yeah,
these kids is rotten. She probably popping shit too. Fuck you,
from
nigga.
The shower,
you ain't my real daddy anyway. These kids are crazy nowadays. Who knows what happened?
Yeah, rich entitled kids get treated different. They need different treatment. If you live in rich,
that's what I'm saying. What if she lying about that though? What is she?
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I said accused.
That's
why I said it's an accusation.
Yeah, that's good.
Come, look, that's CPS.
All right.
Static, let me see that smile, Static.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm tipsy.
Static got such a pretty smile, y'all.
Static.
He looked like Geronimo. Remember Mike
got that white grape.
He looked like Mike Geronimo a little bit.
1609. He's the only person to call me a fucking bunny rabbit.
Oh,
crazy.
You look like
he said my two front teeth is like bunny rabbit teeth. I was like, fuck.
What's 1609? Remove the fucking picture. Remove the fucking picture. Remove the fucking picture.
Yo, James.
Yo, bring up that James O'Neal the picture, man. Put
Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, Lord.
Yeah, we
did. Yo,
that.
I
don't have it.
Yo, he look like Randy Jackson. Y'all thought it was Randy Jackson. Somebody.
The balls a little thick ass, so that dude right there.
Like Randy Jackson. Yo, that's crazy.
Randy Jackson looking nigga, man.
And so I ain't gonna lie, I forgot her name on Instagram, but she said it on her Instagram live. C's daughter. It was on her Instagram live.
Right.
The reason why we just can't play this shit up here because I don't know if that'll fuck with our algorithm, so we didn't play it up here.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have played it, but it's just people yelling at each other. We could break down the whole context by just looking at an article or something, you know?
Yeah, reading it, right.
Feel that burn, Static. Don't be drinking no water after that. Feel the burn.
What are you drinking, Static?
You gotta hydrate, man.
No, it's lemonade.
Oh, okay.
No,
that's that Ciroc.
That's a white grape. How does that taste?
Yeah, that's white grape. That's good,
That shit is banging. That shit is banging.
It's good. But if you mix this with it, it starts tasting like gummies and shit. Like it's just like
you drink that
what are gummies? What are you talking about? Is that the drug? Is that the drugs you be taking?
Nah.
Static, why you gonna say this? Like we know what you're talking about.
wait, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
No,
So,
but yo, if it ain't the Henny, it's definitely that Ciroc.
Oh, what you saying, Dose? My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was saying if it ain't that Henny, it's definitely that Ciroc, man.
Yeah.
Ciroc, that's all I drink.
I didn't want to come up because I had Ciroc and it's the Henny Friday show, and I didn't want to disrespect y'all.
No, it's all good.
I'm drinking beer. Fuck that. Shit.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm drinking apple juice.
I got water.
I ain't have no time to stop at the liquor store. I'm mad as hell, man. I wanted to grab something, but that wasn't thinking.
That's what I thought.
I thought that's the brat.
Yeah,
you know that's what I did.
Yeah, you be making me want to go get stuff sometimes when I'm out. Yeah.
You haven't need no bite marks?
Nah, I haven't.
Okay.
I mean, soon.
There she go.
You know I gotta check in. You know how to check in with you.
There she go.
I'm sorry, I had to check in. I had to do a welfare check.
Nobody kicked you off.
I want to fish you up there. I want. Also want to ask you about our other topic with the whole the riot by Capitol Hill. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
God.
Yeah, that shit was nuts.
I think it shows the police and I mean not the police, but it shows how they like let shit slide. Like if you look at it, like there could have been way more done to stop that. Like look at the protests they did for Black Lives Matter. The barricades they brought out were like what 6 feet, 10 feet high.
Exactly.
They brought out fucking elementary school fucking dividers to fucking hold them back. And
Parade dividers.
and when I saw the picture of the cop like opening the fucking barricade,
Yeah, that's
like
it, man. That's what I was saying.
it's like when we were saying defund the police and cops out here in LA, they said they weren't going to respond to any calls. They literally didn't respond to any calls for a whole day. Like, the fuck you? What are you doing?
Taking selfies and shit.
Yo, they did that out in New York. During the
New York too.
They was purposely not. They like, you know what, whatever.
And you know, it's more of a slap in the face from New York because they literally just stopped doing stop and frisk on black people. Like they didn't stop and frisk like every white person, but they'll stop and frisk every black person. That's why I personally
let me tell you something. That shit in New York never stopped. Motherfuckers still stopping and frisking motherfuckers.
Yeah, they tell you that.
I mean,
don't believe that hype. Actually, they never gonna stop.
Nah, they don't do that no more.
Who's gonna say no to a cop telling you to stop?
Basically,
like
last time I told a cop that shit, he was like, "Don't make me punch you in the face." I'm like, words like that.
he's like, word. That's what you said. You said word.
It's like that's exactly what I said. I'm like, it's like that. All that for half a bag of weed.
I feel like I've only seen it enforced in Manhattan, really.
That's how they become.
In other boroughs, they ain't stopping and frisking niggas in the Bronx like that. They only doing that shit in the Midtown Manhattan, and that's it.
Snuggles.
Yeah.
I've seen
not stopping nobody on 138.
I've seen white kids blowing weed right in their fucking face, and nothing happens.
I've seen that too.
That's crazy.
Walking right down 40 deuce with a blunt in their hand, nothing happens.
Crazy.
I was in Hollywood. Like, don't get me wrong, I could talk my way out of a ticket. I don't know how, but I can. But like, even though I can, I still get stopped. I still get checked. I still get all this other bullshit. I fucking do. When a cop pulls me over, my heart just sinks because I know like anything they could just say anything.
Like, I could die today.
Truth. Yep. Shit. But like, I'm not trying to say that like cops are bad and they just let shit slide for white people, but there's a lot of them that do. I mean,
that's pretty much what it is, you know.
If we get into a race
in a nutshell, that's what it is.
If we get into a race war, we're not going to win because how are we going to get funds? How are we going to work? All the businesses are owned by who?
A lot of those guys that went in that Capitol building were police actually on their day off. That's
I believe that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
The woman from the Air Force that got killed. She was from the Air Force.
Yeah,
exactly. A lot of military and police was there already.
Well, if something like that was to happen, you know there'll be more white people on our side because there's a lot of white people that's not for that that racist shit.
Yeah, but how long are they gonna do that for though? If there's really a race war going on and white people are dying over black people, how many times are you going to defend black people? Just like back in the 1980s. I mean, not 80s. What is
Eventually, you get to their family, they're going to pick a side.
40s, 30s.
Eventually, they're going to have to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, the ones that pick the side is going to die. And the ones that are left are going to just, they're going to hate what they see, but they're going to have to deal with it because what are they going to do? Fight? You can't fight 10 rednecks to every white person. Because during the riot, if there is a race war, rednecks are gonna load up their guns, ride in their 4x4s, and do what they do.
What side you gonna be on, Static? Because you half white.
What side?
And French toast.
Those is lighter than me.
I got no other choice.
You're a dwarf.
The dwarf is gonna be the dwarf is gonna be with the nuts. I'm with the black folk.
Say that shit again.
But
I really don't say it. It's him saying it.
You're a dwarf.
The dwarf.
Dwarf.
Yo, even if I tried to be on the white side, they'll probably kill me though.
They're not having it. They're not having it.
I can even try to go over there, man. They just try to play it off.
I'm gonna try to sneak over. They're gonna send me back.
Let's try to
I'm
sneak
gonna
over
try
there.
to sneak over. They be like, get the fuck out of here. You're gone.
That shit ain't working.
Real quick, let's talk to the people.
If you see what Barbara says, she says she's defending him. She's defending
hold
us.
on, man. We got Doc Simony. What you said, Doc?
Doc is really
doing fucking wrong. Yeah. How the fuck am I doing this?
I love that.
We'll pull up some time. Let's talk to the people real quick. Hey, what's going on, Tim? Okay.
Oh shit, it's Tim. Tim, what's good, man?
Hi, Tim.
Tim, salute.
That's on Facebook side, right?
Yeah.
The Facebook.
Yeah, we got Facebook in the building and YouTube.
You already know.
Chile said they don't make sure they find each other.
They coming over too. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. You know what's hitting for over here.
But yo, look, man, you do got like some black folk over there with those white people that are racist, though.
True.
They don't mind.
They're gonna be the first to die.
Like that's just weird.
Look at the ass.
There's always a Sambo. There's always a willing Sambo out there. You know that.
Yeah.
Carlton Banks ass niggas.
In the police force, it's not just white people.
Motherfuckers.
Like it's not just white people that are bad in police forces. Asian, Mexican, black.
Look, man. The black people that are cops are normally worse than the whites sometimes.
Oh, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
That's just, and especially COs. Like the COs, I fucking hate. I hate that shit.
Remember that cop from Boys in the Hood? Remember that cop from Boys in the Hood? They gets like that.
Yeah.
Hate your black.
Bernie Mac.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah, but that's what
I hate Whoopi Goldberg, black lips.
Yeah.
That's
back with Forrest Whitaker's next. Huh?
Yeah. That was in the hood.
I hate that.
You know what's sad? That we don't remember the original actor, but we remember Bernie Mac doing that.
Right, he solidified that part. Like we don't remember that dude.
The original dude that is over for you.
Leave Ghost Dog alone, man.
Yo, that's what we call them, man. That's Forrest Whitaker right there.
That's the fattest ninja ever.
Yeah.
Ghost Dog.
Yo, I forgot all about Ghost Dog. That's my shit too, though, bro.
Oh God,
that used to be that work.
That's the fattest ninja
ever.
Man,
yo, bro, I don't give a fuck. I like them type of movies, man.
See, look at Barbara's comment. They don't just shoot black. I mean, it's not just black like people that are getting shot. Like, it's everybody. She said her.
No. She's right though.
Like they're sick. They're sick people. Like they don't understand. Like some people, like I don't know. It's like their logic just goes out the window. I don't know. They get so much power and they understand that gun can kill people or something. They just forget logic. Like going in someone's house while they're sleeping. No shit. They're gonna wake up and be like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Like, you're disobeying the law. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Reload the clip. Blah blah blah.
You know what's going on though? It's the Facebook videos and all that's getting caught, right? Now you'll see that more black people get shot, and you'll see that there's videos of white people that didn't, but that still don't take away from the fact that white people have been getting killed and white people get harassed too. Because I've seen that. I always say that.
The cop out that I really hate is when but black people kill each other all the time too.
Yeah, they always do people. Exactly.
That's a cop out when people say shit like that. But
they're all doing
it over pairs of sneakers.
Right, bro. They're all doing it. It's on both sides.
Anywhere on the East Coast,
stay beefing.
Anywhere on the East Coast is racist because y'all are too close to the South. Y'all are too close to racist countries. I mean, counties and states, and so they crowd y'all's vision with bullshit. So that's why they're racist. That's why on the West Coast, it was like back in the day, the West Coast was more of a safe haven than the fucking South was. Like you can go
Really?
to Mexico or Los Angeles and live. Like you'll be still like, hey, he's black, but at least you can fucking work. In the South, you were just you were. I don't want to say the N word, so I'm not. You were N word, and you worked in the fields. And if you did anything wrong, looked at a white woman, you were.
You had these guys there running the country. Look,
Yeah, and then that's our police. That's our.
How the
That's
fuck
our.
can those do this and I can't do this?
Yeah, like
Ankle,
yeah.
that kind of guy.
That's that dude, Ankle Neck. That's his new
the,
name.
the ones that claim that they're not racist but put money in the pockets of a racist.
Of a racist.
And he's
literally
my
said
friend.
it on Grizzly Moolah's panel.
He's a friend of mine.
No names, no
that
names.
shit is weird.
Don't say no names.
Yeah, I got you. My bad.
We got somebody in the back.
And I mean, I hate everybody equally, so that means I love everybody equally.
Right.
What's going on, Ninja Man?
What up?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? You got that ninjas in the bar. Okay.
What's good, man? Snuggles over from the Facebook side, YouTube side. What's good, man?
Okay. Yeah, that's probably how you could do that. Have YouTube and Facebook. It's crazy.
You could do it too.
Oh yeah, and we're also on SoundCloud too. We're about to start. You know what I mean?
But the SoundCloud?
Put that out there. We on SoundCloud
all these episodes
also.
will be uploaded to SoundCloud.
Yes,
that's
as audio podcast.
We out here, B.
That's
I seen people doing that.
We out here.
So Snuggles, what's up, man? Come on, because you know what I like about Snuggles. Before I let you talk, Snuggles. So he has his own mind. He just lets it fly. Let that shit fly. Go ahead, man.
Like, you know, with the whole thing with police, man, here's the thing, like everybody's just going to war. You know, it's not even about race, it's about just people want their political parties and ideals to be forward and be the main thing. It's not even about black and white at this point. It's about, and that, to me, that's a distraction because that's what they're doing to get everybody to have like a side. You're being put into a box to a point where you're being categorized just off of one thing and they don't even know who you are. So people just need to like be on the lookout for distractions and watch out for what their party's doing, because just because you voted for that party doesn't mean they're going to do everything that you think is going to be best for the world or for the country.
That's a fact.
Hey, yo, salute to all 20,000 people in the chat, my guys.
Yeah!
20,000.
we gonna get there. We gonna get there. I guarantee you.
You all right? You all right over there, Brim? You got money?
Nah, she said she was coming back. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold it down, Simon, real quick.
Yeah, big. So y'all want to build off of what Snuggles the Ninja just said?
Yeah. That's right. I'll let somebody else go.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, like I think that's like definitely a fact. Like I was saying before, right? The media, as everybody knows this, it's the media that's that's gassing everybody up, man. Like with the video situation I just said, I think that's how this whole shit is getting started with the Black Lives Matter and everything. You got all these videos where they show a person getting killed. What the hell is that? You got all these videos where they show a black person getting killed, right? Yeah. And then you got some videos where they show white people that don't, happen to get killed in a situation like that. Right. So that's what we're going off of. So like boom, and then you got people that do the statistics. Like I always say this, bro. We can't look at statistics. Bro. We gotta look at it as people. I mean, that we can't if you hear somebody say, well, I'm getting tired of cops killing black people, then you can't say, oh yeah, well, there's more cops that kill white people. Let's not think that way. And the only way we're going to be able to, get out of this is unified. That's the only way. That's just there's nothing else, bro. And with them running up in the Capitol and all that. That's not the way, right? But overthrowing the government is definitely, an option right now, the way it looks. But that's just not the way to do it. So, like, we got to start unifying, and we got to start figuring out how the fuck we're gonna, get this in order, because they're definitely doing it. Our government is definitely like.
She agreed with you. She said Snuggles is right.
Mhm.
It's all meant to divide us, and if we allow them to do that, we are nothing but pawns in their fucking pockets.
Exactly. We got unified.
No, I got you. I know.
She cleaned it up. Look, there you go.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
We're not grammar Nazis here, so it is.
I would never be anything like.
Yeah, I understand. I hate when people do that.
I'm too much of a.
The only time I do the grammar Nazi shit is with somebody I don't fuck with and I don't like, and that's my troll on them.
I agree. Me too.
Yeah,
but
other than that,
if you gonna come here and read a bunch of shit off of a book, like that's ridiculous. Like, you need to know the real shit, man. We gotta come together. That's basically it.
But here's my thing. I got a problem with the media. Like, why they never push togetherness and positivity? There's always a message of division in the media. There's never an imagery of coming together and being one. There's always a this side, your side.
That's what I'm saying.
Being together, you know what I'm saying? It's never
because
there's too many biases.
People gravitate towards negativity more than positivity, and the media knows that. The media knows, like this whole country is built off of division and bloodshed, and they know that.
I think it all boils down. I think it all boils down to the bottom line. We live in a capitalistic country, and society is all about that dollar. You know what I mean? You keep all the fuck shit going on in the media. The more back in the day, the more papers you sell. The more hits you get to your website. If everybody was at peace, all these media companies will be folding. They'll be going bankrupt.
Yeah,
I think that's what
story to be told.
I have a question for y'all. Do y'all think that if Mitch McConnell did not block the if he did not block the $2,000 checks going through and everybody got the $2,000, would that have happened at the Capitol building?
It would still happen.
Yes,
I think so.
It would still happen.
They already made their minds up on doing that.
That was an organized event.
That's what I'm saying. I think that was planned out. Like,
they already had flyers and everything out. They already had flyers and they were already ready to roll.
That was definitely planned out.
This is all boiled up, pent up rage and aggression from this what is it? This election. Like, they want Trump to stay in office, and they didn't get what they wanted. So now it's time to protest.
Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right that somebody lost their job because of that?
Static. Before you continue, let me ask both of you, because I asked basically everybody on the panel the same question. We all know that all elections or whatever is cooked, or whatever the case may be.
They've been doing that.
Like, do y'all think they did more of a work job with this election to try to get this dude Trump up out of here? Because we all remember at first Trump was slaughtering Biden in the polls, and the next thing you know, he just got
no, he wasn't.
Trump was winning at first.
Yeah,
that was in the preliminaries, not in the real thing. He was always up.
And the real thing, Biden was. It was neck and neck until I think halfway in, or a little bit less than halfway, and then Biden took over.
Every time I kept looking at it, I seen Trump was up.
That's what I'm saying. Like Trump was getting this dude, and
you gotta remember though.
Biden's got a spurt out of nowhere and just started leading out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the way
where I come from with Trump is this: if you go way back to before his presidency, he was trying to be the owner of the Buffalo Bills, and the NFL, the good old boys club, would not let him be an owner because of when he ran the AFL. So he thought that he was trying to get revenge on them and trying to one-up them in the NFL. Then on his way out the door, he told Stephen A. Smith, well, if they won't let me own a football team, I'm just going to go be president. A year and a half after that, he's running for president. He becomes president, and they've been trying to get him out of the presidency for 3 years, trying to impeach him. And now they want him out for sure by January 20th. So there could be some sort of a coup or something like that, trying to get him out the whole time. And now this is their chance that they can see it because they don't want him running another 4 years. And now the Democrats have the Senate, the House, and they have the presidency.
Yo, Snuggles, can you expand on the AFL for those that are on the panel that don't know about that? Because I know about that, just so it could click more.
Well, if I remember correctly, he ran a football league that was kind of like a rival to the NFL. At the time, the NFL didn't have that many expansion teams, from what I can remember. And then the ESPN did a special with him, and they showed him like all the things that he was doing wrong with the AFL. And then when the NFL bought him out and everything, they ended up becoming the monopoly that they are with football. So he got ran out of business for the whole thing, and he just wanted to own the Buffalo Bills. Like, he saw that team as an opening, and he wanted to keep the Buffalo Bills in New York State because John Bon Jovi wanted to take them to Canada. And he was like, "No, we're going to keep him here in New York. We're going to make this team better." But they ended up giving it to somebody else. So they've always been like a rival with Donald Trump. They never really wanted him a part of the NFL or anything to do with NFL business. So he's always been their rival to some degree. And now that they see him trying to own a team, they didn't want that. They didn't want that kind of to ruin what they're getting, because he knows he might be for the players, because a lot of these owners are not for the players. They're just there for their pockets.
Mm-hmm. Goody hit the bullseye, bro. When Goody said Trump pissed somebody off amongst the elite. Bingo.
And one could argue the elite is NFL.
Trump was too outspoken, that's when they was all turning against him.
And you got to realize the president has a script. When you don't want to follow that script, they want to knock your block off.
Mm-hmm.
Look at JFK. He ain't want to follow the script.
I'm getting hit in the back.
You know what I'm saying? The president really doesn't have any power. He's told what to do. He's not really power like that. He's just a face.
But this president kind of did it. He ran his own playbook, and that threw them for a loop. He said, also, "I'm gonna make you guys work." Because they don't do shit in the Senate and the House. They don't do anything. They just push stupid bills that have their own personal interests in those bills. Just like the last bill that got passed. All of our money's going to foreigners.
Stupid.
How the hell does that?
And that's what Trump didn't want. Trump didn't want money going to foreigners. He wants money put into America, because the way how Trump sees it is, if you got fucked up roads out there in America, why are you putting money to foreigners when we could be fixing our roads and making our streets cleaner?
Yeah. So even though like a lot of people don't like his style, and because he chose to run in his way, which was actually which was crazy, by choosing those types of people to follow him, he had a lot of good ideas. I agree with him.
That's one thing that I liked about Trump, man. He's trying to make everything America, man.
And by the way, the NFL is racist.
Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, because you remember when they did a deal with one of the players, one of the owners, I think it was from Tennessee. He said we can't let the monkeys run the asylum. And he remember that?
Then he was trying to buy the Panthers, they wouldn't let him.
Brother, he said, brother, it was the USFL back in the 80s. So that was Trump's that was his league. Trump.
Yeah, that's right. Because the AFL is the arena football league. Yeah, but that is correct.
My bad.
No, I thought the AFL was the American Football League.
Sandman, you
and then when they merged with the NFC, they became the National Football League.
Arena Football League got the same acronym afterwards, I think.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because they might as well give it up.
While we're on the topic of football, I just got one word to say. Chiefs!
Man, get out of here.
No.
Diddy was trying to buy the Panthers. They wouldn't let him. You see that shit? He had the money.
Was you always a Chiefs fan?
No.
Keep
you was a Giants fan. Get out of here.
You was just like over here, Giants fan. Cut it
out. They don't want to own us. They don't want minorities owning teams. A-Rod just tried to buy the Mets. Look what happened.
Yeah. They don't try to buy the Mets.
The Jewish guy didn't want it at first. He said, "No, I'm good." The A-Rod and J-Lo wanted to buy it. They get back to the Jewish guy. They didn't want the minority to own that shit at all.
That shit is crazy.
BX-Man, what's up with the score with the Knicks game?
We lost, man.
What up?
Wow.
You see, I got quiet on it. I was like,
terrible.
I ain't want to bring it up. But you had to bring it back up. Damn it.
Next topic, BX1. Next topic.
Next topic.
I got a funny ass topic for y'all.
Go Rams and Broncos. I'm a Rams and Broncos fan. So
what the fuck is going on over here?
Talk to me, brother.
Hey yo, Sage, I'm getting hit up in the background like crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I got some
they hitting
good
you up in the
stuff
back chat?
Okay. Yeah. Nah, it's a lot
look at this shit here, y'all. This
something happened in the back chat?
Oh yeah, yo.
Oh yeah, the horrible
Snoop
fucking.
Dogg.
Who here
What's
still
that? Is that
watches
Snoop?
wrestling?
That's Snoop right there?
Basically,
With a
this dude, Snoop Dogg.
What is this? What happened?
Like,
a
basically,
horrible-
right? For people out there that don't know, Snoop Dogg, he has like a new, like a variety show or like a contestant show, or whatever, called the Big Show. Like he's one of the hosts. So he had went to this new wrestling show called AEW. Like it's another $1 billion wrestling show out there other than WWE. Now it's AEW. And he went there to basically promote his show, the Big Show. And he went as far as to do a splash off the top rope. Like you can see right there. We're not gonna play the video because we don't want like a strike or flag or whatever.
I got flag last time.
By the way, Sting is old.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
if you play videos like that, you still get a flag. I'll be playing a lot of videos though, like in the beginning, like when I first started, like videos and not other channels. Like, you know what I mean? I never got flagged before or strike. Never got that yet.
Yeah,
so you can get a strike from something like that. That's weird.
So his name is his new name now was Snooper Fly Calvin Brodus.
What am I doing fucking wrong here? How the fucking those do this? I can't do this. You gotta be kidding me.
Wrestling is fake. No shit.
Yo.
Nah, Undertaker's real.
Yeah, I know, B.
Yo, Sandman doesn't like Undertaker. He calls him Bumdertaker.
I call him Bumdertaker. Yeah, I call him.
That's disrespectful.
You don't like the Undertaker? You don't like the Undertaker, Sandman?
He's real.
He's known off of winning once a year. He's a
bum.
Because he had the streak. He had the streak.
What didn't he have like a crazy undefeated streak?
Hold on. Hold on. Let me put an end to this diabolical.
I don't understand how niggas watch wrestling. Period. That shit is whack.
Hold on. The Undertaker. Here's the thing about Undertaker. He had to fight once a year because if he fought every single day, every single week, there was nobody to face him. There's nobody to face him. You had to wait till WrestleMania.
Man, look, he's a bum.
Thank you. All them niggas is old, man.
Oh,
when he was younger.
No.
He still throw hands.
Listen.
I'm telling you, check out
George Foreman threw hands at 50.
Static. You too, bro. You fucking with wrestling.
Yeah, I love wrestling. I grew up with wrestling.
We all at a point in time
recently.
I never in my life. I can't do it.
Everybody knows Stone Cold is.
Guys, I got a funny story, right?
I won't lie about that. I know who they are, but I just can't. I can't get into it. It's like I don't know.
I got
in my old blog. Everybody, I definitely understand this, especially nowadays. The product is horrible nowadays.
Now it's horrible.
Yo,
but it's getting better because you know what?
We used to wrestle on the street. Like we had a fake belt and everything. I used to come back from work and we used to body slam through the top of cars. Wow.
They're gonna go back to the PG-13 era
right here.
I worked on WWE shows. It's real to an extent. Like the steel chairs are real. The wood they're using is real. The ring they're using, it's wood on top of a small mat. Yeah. So it's like a small mat, like a
It's
kung fu
physically
mat kind of.
it's
physically real, but it's
you know,
scripted.
like
No,
Like,
I don't even
honestly,
think there's a man underneath.
look,
It's scripted, but it's
I would
physically
say
real.
that,
You're getting hurt. They're getting hurt and all that, but it's
all
scripted.
it's
right.
it's
I
all
would say
scripted.
But
this.
I just don't get
It's
like you
not.
got
It's
high
not
school
portrayed.
wrestling,
It's
right? That shit is like
predetermined.
super gay. And then
It's
you
not
got
it's
like
No,
the
that's
wrestling
real
y'all
these
talking.
wrestling.
dudes really get
Like that
hurt.
shit just seems sus.
High
to me.
school
Like
wrestling
I
is
don't
real
know,
wrestling.
made the like it just seemed gay, bro.
Wait, those,
Kind of gay.
yo, those,
Grabbing balls, doing all types of weird shit. Like it looked weird.
those, you don't like the uniforms? You don't like the onesies?
Got the Scott
Everything just
Steiner.
paused.
Got the Scott Steiner uniform on.
Hey, but you can think of this
Why is
like
my
you
shit
know how
fucked up?
motherfuckers don't be liking how these dudes be wearing all them crazy like tights and all that. I never used to like when
The fuck?
baseball players used to slap each other on the ass.
No, I don't want to hear that. We did that.
Nah,
Yo,
That's crazy.
nah,
That's
that's
Yo,
understandable.
man, shit, they would grab each other's
That's
ass.
understandable.
no, we did
That's
not
the
do
past,
shit
though.
like
That's
that.
the
One
past.
time, let's go back. It wasn't at one time where I think it
We
was
lost
the
those.
Dodgers.
Okay.
They was going around humping each other crotches like if they get a base hit.
What?
They play, "Oh,
You are wild right now.
What the fuck?
That never
What the fuck
happened.
he's playing with?
That never
What are you
happened.
talking about?
That's drugs.
That ain't happened on my team.
When you get a base
That never
hit.
happened.
Yo, you talking about football. Football gay like that, not baseball, not my sport.
Nah,
I would
baseball's the best. Oh, you a baseball fan too, huh?
I'm a baseball player.
Yo, hold
Me
on,
too.
hold on. Yo, Sandman,
Me
can you
too.
repeat that? Can you repeat that about the
That's
crotch?
right.
I understand what you're saying. What you said?
No, it was I forgot what team it was. I think it was the Dodgers or something. And this happened like years back when like it would be like a base hit or whatever the case may be. You know how they celebrate. You know, other than them slapping each other ass, they used to bump cocks. They used to,
Yo, man.
Never happened.
I need to see the
I need
receipt.
video. I need evidence.
video.
I need everything. I need documents to show this.
I need receipts, bro. I need receipts.
I will be
shot on
googling this
that.
later.
Yo, as soon as let me see if I can find that shit right now. As a matter of fact,
I will
I gotta
Google that
take-
later.
Mckenzie right now.
I gotta take a shot on that. I never bump
I'm
cocks
gonna
with
go
my
get my Jack
teammates.
Daniels Tennessee
Nah,
apple.
You talking about that?
You
Look at
son.
that gay shit Undertaker be doing when he pin niggas with their arms crossed. Where his
Oh
crotch
my
be at?
god.
Where his crotch
No, ain't
On top
nothing
of
gay
niggas,
about the
body
Undertaker.
bag.
Don't you
No,
lie to
look at that.
America.
No.
There is
Look
nothing
at that
gay
pin.
about the Undertaker.
Look at that pin. He pinning you with
Mark-
your arms crossed
Nah.
with his crotch on top of your fucking head.
Because you're dead.
That's fucking gay.
Because you're dead. That's why.
Why is his crotch on top
You're
of your head?
dead.
Why is his
Because
crotch on top
well,
of
you're
your head?
dead.
Why
Wait,
is
wait.
his
Why
crotch
do you
on top of your
teabag?
head?
Hold on. Why do you teabag in Call of Duty? Why do you teabag in Call of Duty?
Pull a footage up. Undertaker doing that shit.
Why you teabagging everybody on Call of Duty
I
then?
don't play Call of Duty. I don't play Call of Duty neither.
Where those go?
Undertaker be doing that shit.
Well, you lost. That's what you get. You get nuts to the head or something. You know, you're dead. There's no. I've never seen any Dodger players cock each other. That's weird.
I ain't never seen anybody butt no cocks though. That shit was
Like,
strange.
that shit was happening. Like they did it, and I guess I forgot who got wind of it. It was one of these journalists or podcasters, and they stopped doing it. The shit looked crazy. I forgot what team it was though.
Nah, you know who's wild gay? Them soccer niggas, yo. Them niggas is gay, yo.
Oh no, football players. Football players is way more gay than
Soccer players are gay as fuck, and they exaggerate everything they do.
Exactly. They got pulling shirt. Every time they got pulling shirt off. Come on, man.
They just flamboyant. It's football players that are doing like hazing and shit. Like
they the homie caught with a tranny. What's that famous one name? What's his
I don't
name?
even know that.
Ronaldo. Yeah, that's his name. Ronaldo.
Wait, Ronaldo got caught with a tranny?
One of them one name niggas got caught with a tranny.
Hold up, I gotta look that up.
All them.
Yeah, it wasn't Ronaldo though, but I know what BX Mel's talking about. It wasn't Ronaldo though.
It's one of them one name niggas. You know what I'm talking about.
One
name.
One of them one name niggas.
What's his name? Pele. One of them one name niggas, man. One of them niggas.
I don't even know who. Like that's news to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking about. Look up on Google. Ronaldo, yeah. Yep. Over tranny shame. Damn. Ronaldo. I mean, hey.
I think I found
Oscar De La Hoya got caught in fishnets.
I think I found it.
Damn.
There's nothing worse than Mr. C, the DJ. There's nothing worse than that.
Yeah, yo.
All right, I'm up here. Oh,
Yo,
shit.
salute.
Yo,
Yeah,
my bad.
right here. It was the fucking the Cubs. It was the Cubs. Look it up.
What y'all talking about?
When I was talking
All
about
I know is I said wrestling gay, and then I got kicked out.
gay.
That's the beginning.
I said the shit was gay, and I was gone.
Nah.
Oh, shit, what the fuck?
Yo, I swear to
But
God,
nah.
I think I'm bugging. Yo, Mckenzie.
Yo,
I'm let me see if I can send it to you real quick. Hold up. I got the shit right here.
what's that?
Yeah, like you didn't never bump someone else's cup before.
The Cubs was bumping cocks.
What? What is y'all talking
I think we should change subjects.
And then defensive probably wearing a cup.
What's going on here?
buddy?
What's going on?
Because I was saying, remember I was saying that niggas talking about wrestling is gay or whatever, and I was like, in other sports they do gay shit too.
Wait, they said wrestling.
Yeah,
I don't want to see that.
Well, I mean,
don't wanna see
like,
your shit right now. Thank you.
I'm just saying
it's
that
called
one.
the
I
Dominican
think-
joke for a reason.
You go look at it.
I think wrestling the gayest sport though, bro.
Yo,
That's definitely
nah.
gay.
It is not.
No.
Yo,
It is
He's talking
not.
about
high school wrestling.
He's talking about
right?
real wrestling. He's talking about
There
real
you go.
wrestling.
And even real wrestling. Look at who's
No,
that dude,
real wrestling is
Rakuski
high
or
school.
whatever.
No,
Who's the
real
big
wrestling.
butt dude that butts niggas? That's
You know what? The wrestling
you putting your butt smooth in somebody's face.
Exactly.
These niggas, bro. Rikishi. There you go. They grabbing nut sacks. They doing all
Hold
that,
on,
bro.
nah.
That's
Yo,
nuts.
hey, man,
You get in the
nowadays,
ring with
I'm
them
not-
and take it
no,
in.
they be
I'm
wild,
not.
man.
I wouldn't do that. That's why I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to go nowhere near them. I'll wrestle with a chick somewhere in the bed. Like I'm not doing that. That's just like I'm not.
Well, his
That's
son,
just that ain't my way.
like
like you won't put your girl on a tombstone and put your nuts on her head if you pit her. That's where inspiration comes from.
Yo.
Nah, but
They
yo,
do it.
like I said, like I don't want y'all motherfuckers bugging. Yo, the shit is called on YouTube. It's on YouTube right now. It's
Well, I'm gonna
called.
look at that.
It's called dick bumping with the
Oh shit.
with the Cubs, with the Chicago Cubs.
I mean,
On Pornhub?
Cubs.
Yes.
Is it on Pornhub?
Go to your little brother. Where your dick gonna be at? Right on his ass.
So the Cubs, they're dick bumping.
Yes.
Well, they suck.
dick
Well, hold
to
on.
dick.
In the Cubs' defense, they sucked for years.
No.
All right, it took them 110 years to
no,
win one.
No, listen. In baseball, we wear cups, like big cups.
Yes.
So
Yes.
when you're bumping dicks, you're bumping cups.
You're
No,
bumping
it's
cups.
like-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell no. There's no.
Football don't be doing that.
No, it's not just
You
ball
cannot
on ball.
salvage that.
It's
I'm
not
gonna-
raw
I'm
balls,
gonna
Captain.
be like, oh,
Ball to ball
yeah.
action.
That shit crazy.
Nah.
Jousting. Hey,
Nah,
jousting with their
it's
penis.
different. No, because wrestling,
Yo, you gotta
Cubs out here looking crazy.
bro, wrestling
Penis
uses cups
jousting.
too. Wrestling uses cups too, so you can't call it gay.
Nah,
Just
but
like
they
this.
still grabbing. They're still grabbing for it. That's the main
I mean,
thing.
you
Like,
have to.
that,
You have
like,
to
they're
when
not.
they start. That's what
No,
I'm
you
saying.
have
When they
to get
start,
ready.
when you start for it, you got a man that's on all fours, and you got the next man right behind him.
Okay, you're
that's
talking
not-
about
yeah.
you're talking about
Yeah, we
about
talking about
wrestling.
gay
Wrestling.
You talking
You're
about
not talking about
amateur
WWE.
wrestling. The
Now,
Khalifa-
but still, but
Yeah,
even the wrestling that's
Yo,
on
they
TV,
wanted-
they're a
you
little too close.
They
They're a little
wanted
too
me to
close.
be in amateur wrestling in high school, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'll pass.
Yes, we're not doing that.
I was
Yo,
like, nah,
yo, you should have
good.
went, B. Who knows? You should have been in the WWE.
Nah, I ain't doing all that. Weird.
You should have been in
Now,
the
but what, guys,
I'm
but
so
what's
racist.
after that? I don't get what's the point of doing that if it's
Yeah,
not
I'm not
getting
doing
you
that.
to
Greco-Roman shit.
yeah, like
Yeah,
you're not.
Greco-Roman shit.
There's no. What's after high school?
And what the Romans,
Make
yo,
a lot of
what
money.
the
What is
Romans,
that getting?
You can make a lot of money. off
what the Romans
I don't
used
wanna
to do
hear about-
together.
I don't want to hear about this
Olympics,
Muay
this
Thai.
championship-
No, it's Muay gay.
this
Fuck
champ-
that. Get the fuck away from me.
This championship wrestling, there's you can win a lot of awards doing like adult wrestling outside of high school.
So they
Like,
do have adult wrestling, and
Yeah,
they,
you rep-
and
Yeah, and then you
like
go
how
from
it is
there-
in high school.
Yeah, and then
That's
you go
it.
from there to Olympics, and you represent your.
We can arm
country.
wrestle. We can arm wrestle. or
That's
something.
how
Fuck
you.
that.
Yeah. But
Right.
it's
That's too
not
much.
like
Come on, yo, Static, cut it out, man. You know what that is, bro.
We can
Yo,
arm
word
wrestle.
is more.
We can arm
That
wrestle.
look like that.
Yo,
Look,
I
that look like a
remember-
start. That's a start of a gay porn or some shit, bro. That shit is crazy. Like that's like some real shit. Them dudes be bugging, bro. Like I can't.
Nah,
I
yo,
can't get with that.
check it out. Man, one time this dude, like when Zeus, this right after they filmed No Holds Barred. So
Yeah.
Mr. Man approached Zeus and he was like, yo, I want you to come to the WWF, have beef with Hulk Hogan so he could basically, promote the movie. So
Nah,
Zeus was like, oh, come on. Zeus like, oh, come on. I'm not with all that gay stuff. Like, Zeus like, he felt better. Now I'm good. He seen that check. He was like, what role you want me to play?
All right, but
Right.
all jokes aside, though,
That's a lot of money, though.
How could you be a grown man and say, I'm going to wrestling practice? Do you know how gay that sounds?
I can't do that, bro.
There's
no way. That's not working out for me. I couldn't
going to
do it,
wrestling
bro.
practice.
If you're practicing to get into the WWE, then it's like okay, but no.
I remember I was in high school. I used to crack jokes for real, bro. Like
the wrestlers in my school.
dudes.
Fuck that.
You're risking. In wrestling, you're risking your ears, right? Like
cauliflower ear.
Cauliflower ear, yeah.
Yo, Static, I got a question. When you wash your onesie for wrestling, do you hang it to dry or put it in the dryer machine?
Now your ear looking like an
I never personally did wrestling because you gotta do you gotta roll, you gotta do some crazy acrobatic shit. But I couldn't do it because I'm super stiff. But I know I have friends that did it.
Nah, but on some real shit, wrestling is not for everybody. It is. These dudes, they really put their body on the line, B. Like, it's motherfuckers that are working their whole life over one move.
Yo, Sting, you watching wrestling right now? Like the news?
Nah,
yeah, like wrestling in general, they put their body on the line. It's not an easy thing to do. So, jump off the ropes, and these dudes nowadays, these dudes are sick.
The ladies was doing it too. They got a ain't that Netflix show? Ain't that real shit? That Netflix show that's out, right? For the ladies or whatever. Ain't that a true story, how it started?
You don't even know
Ain't that how it started? I don't know anything.
You know what they used to do with the women? They used to pretty much
run train
on wild.
live. Porn and all that.
They had a live sex scene on the middle of Raw when I was
What?
8 or 9. They literally had sex in there. Yep, that was real.
I just said, he said, real. I never really watched wrestling for the wrestling. For me, it was always the characters and storylines. That's how a lot of people got invested in wrestling. Like with Stone Cold, when it came to Stone Cold, everybody could relate or wanted to be like Stone Cold because who doesn't want to kick their boss's ass and drink on the job?
Yeah. No, it's not even just him. It's the John Cena's, it's the Bret Hart's, it's the Undertaker's, the Hulk Hogan's.
Every last one of them went to acting. They went to regular movies.
Now when I'm older, looking at Hulk Hogan, it's like, damn, you're an idiot. But when I still think of all the old wrestlers, I can't.
Who's that? Yo, Sandman, who's that nigga right now in wrestling? Who's
that's what I was going to ask.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I know that.
Man right now.
He's cornered to me though. He's cornered to me though.
He's the head of the table. He's the tribal chief.
I would say Brock Lesnar is better, a bigger star than him.
Who, Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar will always get that big bag. You know why? Check it. You know why Lesnar will always have that big bag? Because Lesnar got that negotiation tool when it comes to UFC. He could always tell events like, yo, Dana is training such and such to train for a fight.
Even before,
have you ever seen Lesnar's NFL Combine numbers?
You said what?
Have you ever seen Lesnar's Combine numbers in the NFL? He was a fucking beast. This dude could.
I see his UFC record.
for his size, bro, he was killing records in NFL. And here's the thing: he did the combine after a motorcycle accident.
Yeah, he's a freak of nature.
Even before the UFC, he still had contract negotiations because how big he is and what he can bring to WWE.
To me, Lesnar is top 3 in the UFC of all time.
Oh no, God,
yes.
no.
Yes.
For heavyweight.
Wait. Y'all about to open up another can of worms, and I'm loving where this conversation was going, but we may have to save that for the next show. We already went over schedule because we was building heavy.
Hell yeah.
We had fun with everybody over here. We want to thank.
We had a full panel too, man.
Word. People that have showed up today.
Yeah, man.
You know what it is. I appreciate all of y'all for pulling up to the bar. You know what I'm saying? And
hey, yo, what happened with Brim? Did Brim come back at all?
She's right there. I guess she was. I guess she was just soaking it all in.
Nah, she never came back.
Brim? Oh shit. She probably.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yo, you guys.
Is she on mute?
No.
Yeah, I think she's on mute.
Yeah, she's on mute.
Yeah, she's still on mute.
But this is what we're gonna do, y'all. We're gonna let y'all out the bar real quick. You know what I'm saying? Make sure
Friends about to go live.
We're about
to go to the live.
Hold on, Mckenzie. We're gonna we're gonna sign on properly. We're just gonna have them leave the bar real quick. Make sure they don't drink and drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Do it legal.
And just
call the Ubers up.
You already know.
Yeah.
We're gonna sign out properly, Mckenzie. You know how we do. Hey, y'all can go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna sign on. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Word. Yeah, B. Let me know. Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya, Trainee Lover said Shim loved the show, so that's what's up. Hey, if that's your preference, hey, I'm just glad you loved the show. Yeah, B, so we'll be back here next Friday. Matter of fact, we might be here next Wednesday because we're gonna have another show. We're gonna hit y'all with a twofer for 1 weeker. We're
gonna see how that you know what I'm saying? Wednesday.
Yeah.
What time we thinking about doing that one?
Most likely, we're gonna basically keep people up to speed to that because I think we might go a little earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should go a little earlier.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to thank everybody again for hopping up to the bar today. We had a blast.
Yeah.
Appreciate everyone. You know, make sure that y'all hit that like button on the way out. And if you're not subscribed to either me or Sandman, please do so.
Yeah,
I appreciate that as well.
We'll also appreciate if everybody here just drop $1 or $2 within the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Help feed the machine. That's what makes it get better. We'll get like new graphics, new equipment, make us look more professional.
Yo, y'all see how I be rocking, yo. This is,
you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't free, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gotta feed the machine.
Feed the machine.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, we love you all, and we'll be here. If not next Wednesday, definitely next Friday. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of my brethren over there, Sage Mckenzie, Dr. Potatoes in the Frenzy, your boy, Brother Artist Sandman, telling you. Again, and French is live right now, so go next door, check out French.
Yo, make sure y'all pull up. You already know.
Go to the lab, y'all.